Psych!
Who's calling that shit? Who's calling that shit? Who's calling that shit? Who's calling that shit? Who? Yeah. OBO Sound 2025.
Get the fuck up! Simon says, get the fuck up!
Go! You're going nowhere! I got you for 3 minutes! 3 minutes of playtime!
Welcome to a very anticipated conversation.
It's time to do!
AKA debate. I hope you guys are doing good. I hope you guys are doing well. Ilkanali is going to carry us to the promised land. Let's see if our special guest today can talk the shit they've been talking without the mute button. I'm very curious to see how you handle a conversation without the mute button, Minan. So appreciate y'all being here. Controversial Shannon, the public offender, Ilkanali. Let's have fun and let's give the people what they want. Any initial thoughts about the conversation?
Nope.
No, nothing in particular.
Y'all ain't got no thoughts at all where y'all would like to, like, either we can present a topic or have the conversation, or
I think y'all should present the topic.
Okay, yeah. So the way we'll do it, because I think I kind of know y'all's talking points may be similar, and it could be is research talking points too. I'm not saying how people say y'all just got talking points. I think y'all take the time out to research, get data, encounter different people, and use people's experiences to make assessments. So I say I operate in good faith. I think you and both of you brothers take time to provide information. So I think we can start on the first one, depending on the conversation that we have at hand. Do women like good men?
Women like good men?
Yes. Do women like good men?
I think so.
I mean, what's a good man? What are we qualifying as a good man?
And that's another thing too. So you answered it, right? That's why if y'all gonna be the ones answering the questions, you said women like good men, but then you said, what is a good man? So what would be a good man be according to you two?
I think a good man, this would be me kind of answering for a woman perspective. I think a good man is a man who reciprocates the love that she requires. That would be good to her.
Yeah,
that's my simple answer.
Yeah, I would say a good man. Overall, I think most people want the same type of people, man or a woman. I think we want the same things from each other, from a human perspective. Trustworthiness, consistency, intentionality, honesty, integrity, all those things. Like that's usually what it is. And I'm sure there's a million other little things in there that people like, you know what I'm saying? That's more personal, but but overall, I think, that's the thing. But oddly enough, I just came across a video where this woman was like crying. She was like breaking down in her car. And she was talking about how she'd been married for 7 years. And she said it straight up. She was like, I'm married to a good man. I don't, he's not a bad man, but she doesn't know if marriage is for her. And I respected that. I was like, no, I feel that.
Okay.
There you go.
Day,
you got to do it.
Every day you got to deal with somebody. Is marriage even worth it? It's not.
I don't want to play it all because public offender probably will review it, and we are going to review it too probably.
I just want to ask y'all something real fast to make sure y'all consistent, because it's going to be a good faith conversation.
Okay.
What is a good woman?
For me, the same. Like I said, it's the same. Like I want a woman that's honest, has integrity, be intentional, caring, patient, kind. Like, I mean, the thing about this is like, is it really that complicated? Do we, but
No.
I think the reason why it does get to answer your question, Ali, I think the reason why the conversation gets convoluted is because men, the thing that makes women desirable, I won't say good or bad, but the thing that makes women desirable to a lot of men is women being willing to shut the hell up and allow men to abuse them. And ultimately they want a rub. They want to, you know what I'm saying? Like my homegirl BBG would say, they want a stalemate, not a soulmate, right? That's the problem with the discussion. Because again, if you just talk about people, man or woman, forget, you know what I'm saying? Forget relationship. Just a friend. What type of friend do you want? A good friend to you? It's the same thing. And an intimate people want the same shit in a partner. So I asked
this too because what Shannon answered had correlated and it was associated with a man. So in order for a man and woman to be a good man or woman, do they need a man or woman? Because his answer was correlated around a woman, he said that, but you also said being patient and kind, and you went along with him as well too. You said I agree with him. So do men and women need each other, and does a man and woman need a man in order to be a good person?
Well, what do you mean by need? Okay, so
you asked that, right?
What do you mean by need?
Because when I asked you what a good man was, you associated that with a good woman. So does a man need a woman to be a good man?
Does a man need a woman to be a good man? No.
Yeah. Okay. So that's why I'm asking you, why did you start out with reciprocating to a woman when I asked what a good man was?
Because I believe in that nobody really can call you good besides the people that attest on your behalf. I can't call myself a good man. My wife would need to call me a good man. I can't say I'm a good man and do all these things, but my community doesn't associate that as with me being a good man. I think people attest whether you're good or not.
Okay, so if I say you a good brother and a sister say you're not, who's right?
I think it would be the majority consensus across the board.
I think both would be right. Both would be right. Right? Because you're not good to everybody and you ain't bad to everybody. Right? So you could be a good person to one person. You could be a good man.
I gotta get my charger. Keep going, brother.
Yeah, you could be a good man to your woman and be a not such a good person to somebody else, your coworker, let's say, or your cousin or whatever, right? So yeah, just depends on the relationship because it's subjective.
Men are not complaining about women being bad coworkers, bad students, bad daughters, bad sisters. They're complaining about women being bad spouses, bad partners, bad girlfriends. This is what they're complaining about. Women can be presidents, they can be astronauts. There's women very competent in every field. Like women are the most powerful woman, the smartest woman in the history of mankind. These women are very equipped to actually have information of how to actually be better. So we're not complaining about women being bad people or women being just, we're talking about when it comes to relationships. These women can control their feelings when they're working. They can control their feelings when they're in school. They can be always on time for certain things. But as soon as they get home, now I get to get your bad mood because you have your period cramp, postpartum depression only works inside of the house. Outside of the house, you are okay. Every time you have a problem, you give the best face to everybody else. And then I have to come in and smell your motherfucking smelly farts. Men are not complaining about women in general. I live in Europe. Angela Merkel was the chancellor of Germany, the most powerful country in Europe, for 20 years. There's a lot of competent women. The problem is that the competency that we see these women getting outside of the house, when it comes inside of the house, they are not showing it. They are not cooking enough. They are not cleaning enough. They are denying you sex. They are using a bunch of things against to actually weaponize their power that they have against you. And the reality is that, once again, if most men are either unsatisfied with the woman that they have or are looking for a woman that doesn't exist in the market in abundance, we can very well say, we appreciate y'all. We don't want to take y'all vote. We don't want y'all to go back to the kitchen and be barefoot and pregnant. We don't want y'all to lose your credit cards and your property. We want you to be as empowered as you are, but we want you to be that inside of the house too, meaning when you come home, You need to show me the same love, the same smiley face that you do when you are attending public offender on the customer, on HR, or on the customer servicing. That's all men are asking for, and that's actually what makes you a good woman.
But
I would agree.
Sorry,
I
a
would,
good wife or a good girlfriend. Go ahead.
hold on. I want to stand.
would-
Hold on, public offender.
go ahead.
I'll make sure we consistent because I agree with he's saying, but I want to make you and Shannon may not be in agreement, but you said that they're both right. So if you said they both right, then that would mean if I'm complaining about you, but another person is supporting you, then you shouldn't be speaking out against the person who may be complaining about you because they may not be good to him for a certain particular reason. That's the part where I think you and Shannon may flip-flop at certain times where you'll say, like if us three say the same things, you'll say me and you are right. Let's say I agree with you in public offender and Shannon and most y'all perspectives. You would say we're correct. But then if I go back to my original version as Ali and Fatty, you'll say, hey man, these brothers just complaining. These brothers are shaming women. These brothers are disrespecting women. But public, if you saying that we can both be right, then how can someone judge the other person if you're saying we're both right? If we're both right, who gets to pick who the correct person is?
The reason why, like I said, it's not really that hard to understand. It is subjective. What's a good person? If this person is good to me, we're talking individually, by the way, right? So you're talking about a person to another person. Yes.
No, so that's my bad. So that's my misunderstanding. That's my misunderstanding.
Why is subjective?
Right. That
you know why let me explain you why I don't think it's subjective. As soon as you ask this woman what a bad man is, he doesn't take care of his kids, he doesn't have money, he's broke, he's fat, he lives on his mama's house, he doesn't show me love, he's emotional and intelligent, he doesn't know how to communicate. Every time we ask for a bad man, this woman knows exactly what it is. And as soon as we ask what a good woman is, what a good man is, it depends. It's subjective. So how do you know what a bad man is? And every time we go on TikTok, y'all have 7,000 prompts about how men are bad. But as soon as we start to talk about good men is, which is actually the opposite, nobody knows now. Everything is subjective. This is
that's not. But that's not what
manipulation. Y'all know exactly.
That's not what's going on. It's not. Again, you're overcomplicating it. I don't know why. I don't know if you're doing it intentionally or unintentionally. But
how? Explain it.
Simple. Because again, I could be like right now. You literally just prove what I'm saying. You just talked about how at work women are one person, but at home they're another person, right? So at work, based on what you're saying, there are good women at work, but then when
they're competent women, not good women. Competent women.
Whatever you want to say, I'm just saying it's about perspective. And then, but to you, the side that you see is not the side that they exhibit at work. So how can you understand that, but you don't understand what I'm saying right now? It ain't that simple. I mean, ain't that easy?
Because I made sure that we're talking about the same thing. Good woman is subjective. You can be a terrible wife and a terrible mother and find the cure for cancer, save the world, be a great mentor for the next generation. And even though you were a bad wife, you raised 1,000 kids by the 20 years that you were a teacher, and they remember you and they remember the good that you did for him. That's still a good woman. We're talking about good wives and good partners and good girlfriends. This woman will show all the competencies to sit down and listen for 2 hours, a teacher what he has to say, and as soon as their husband tries to do the same thing, you're not the boss of me. Who do you think you're talking to? This is what we're talking about. We're not saying that these women are incompetent. We don't want them back in the kitchen. What we're saying is that since you are the most powerful and smartest woman in the history of mankind, use the competence and the skills and the tools that you learn outside of the house to be a good partner to me too. That's all we're asking. And you know what we get? It's subjective. It depends. It's all about feelings inside of the house.
If you want that, Freddie, if you wanted that from a woman, I suggest you pay them like they bosses pay them. If you want a woman to act like that at home, pay her.
So are you admitting that
if you want a woman to come, if you want to get a woman in your house and you want her to cook and clean and submit and do all this weird shit that y'all got, cool, pay her.
Are you admitting that woman love and good behavior is for sale?
Anything. I'm
asking you.
If you want an employee, I'm telling you, because you're describing an employee. You're acting like you don't understand
No,
the
I'm not.
difference.
No,
If
I'm
you
not.
want an employee, pay her.
No, because your boss, because your boss is not, because your boss is not.
That will allow you. There are a group of women out there that will put up with the bullshit you talking about.
Yes.
As long as you compensate her. So go find her.
Hey, so
Why you complaining? You trying to
Fatty,
get
Fatty.
the problem with women.
Wait, hold on. Yeah, let me say something. The problem, see what I don't like is what just happened is that Fatty just said these women. So he's making generalizations too. But if we flip it, or the women say these men, he framed it as if the women lying, but the men are right. And then not only that, he kind of lied by saying that there is no men complaining about what women are doing.
I never said that.
You literally said that.
You're absolutely, so let me clarify.
You did say
about women, Fatty. You said that several times.
You have to clarify.
Anybody. When y'all go back and watch the clip, now I may not be able to name every single thing you said men are not complaining about, but I guarantee there is men literally with microphones complaining about the exact type of thing you talk about. Oh, these black women. Oh, I'm sorry, not do that. These women unruly. They're masculine in the workplace. They loud. The same thing you say that women are not or that men are not complaining about that women are doing is the exact same type of content that you can find online of us as men get online complaining about how women are acting, whether it's inside the home or outside the home. So I think that was just a whole bunch of projection in my opinion, bro.
So I don't have a problem with talking in majorities because I do it with men too. Most women are going to try to hustle you out of your panties if they find you attractive. Nobody crying on your chest saying that's unfair, because that's what men do. Most men are cat callers. They are the cat callers. He's not woman. Out like your Mr. Shannon is saying that I'm talking about generalities about women. I'm talking about generalities about men too. I don't have a problem with that. And what I said was this, sir. You are going to find everything in society, right? But when we do generalities, it's in mass. You don't see men in mass complaining about what their woman is doing outside of their house. They're complaining what their woman is doing when it comes to relationships. Because if I had a woman that was a corporate woman, she was a monster, she was cutthroat, she will go to that meeting, close the motherfucking deal, step on people and all that shit, and then she comes home and she's a nice woman. She treats me well. She's a good woman. She takes care of the kids. She's a good cook. She doesn't deny me sex. And she actually showed me the nurture that she shows outside. I don't have a problem with that shit. So once again, let me land it.
I thought you was done. I'm sorry.
Men are not complaining about a woman being a CEO. Men in mass are complaining about women getting home and having the same masculine attitudes, the same type of predicaments that they have outside of their house. So please, once again, let's stick it to relationships, because nobody wants to put woman back in the kitchen in this conversation. Okay, let's talk about what woman.
What is a boss? What is a Fatty? I've heard you say this several times. What is a boss babe or a boss B?
Is a independent woman. I can do better.
It's the woman you just described. The woman you just said. Man,
the average woman has that mentality.
Literally, hold on, brother. Literally, you use the word. I don't use that stupid ass phrase. You use that phrase often. Boss B, boss babe. A boss babe literally describes the woman you're saying. Ain't no man complaining about what she doing outside the house. You do it. You're the man that complains about it. Why are you lying?
No. Because it's about the mentality. Most of these women have the mentality of bad bitches and boss babes, and they are broken obese. It's about the mentality. It's about are you actually. Do you know when they say a man has a Napoleon complex? Because he's short, she is an accomplice, he's trying to overcompensate by being hyper masculine and rah, and nobody denies that shit. This is what women do. Most of these women are obese and calling themselves divas and princess and all these things. So no, I am, but there's one second. Hey, but
why are you talking about women being obese? You are clearly obese.
Remember what I said, Shannon? Republican and Shannon. You remember what I said?
No,
Like,
but
that's
listen,
weird. Y'all don't
listen
think that's
carefully.
weird?
Listen carefully. There's the difference between me.
Obese man.
No, hey, fatty,
talking in a feminine
fatty,
man, he bringing up women being
hold
obese.
on. I'm giving it right back to you.
What are we
A
doing
public
here, y'all?
defender.
Like, let's be for
A
real.
public defender. That's like saying stop asking for a rich man or a man with resources when most of our women make less than this and
Yes.
broke. Come on, brother.
Now my question to that, my question to that.
Hold on before we move too fast, because we don't want to talk past each other and over each other. We want to have one of the most intentional conversations versus what everybody else is doing, right?
Gotcha.
He just said, how can he ask for a certain type of woman if he's obese? But why
That's
do
not what I said.
you?
That's not what I said.
Well,
That's not what I said.
he pointed the flaw.
Time out. What I said was, hold on, brother. I'm going to be very clear.
You're right.
The reason why I brought that up
Okay.
was because to me, that is a obvious contradiction.
Okay.
And I don't understand the logic there of an obese
Hold on, let
man
me get this one.
shaming women for being obese.
So
You see what I'm saying? That's all I was saying.
No,
Whether he asked for one or not, I'm like, you're obese. And you're like, oh, obese women, all of them are obese.
Right.
So I didn't say all.
I
I didn't say all. I said the average woman is obese. Is this a fact or fiction?
I don't know. The
You
average
don't know?
So,
No.
4 out of 5. 4 out of 5 4 out of 5 black women are overweight and obese. Public
and they weigh more than the men counterpart. That's true.
185 pounds is the average black woman's weight.
And public. This is me talking to you, right? I acknowledge I'm obese. I need to go to the gym. I want to live past 40. It's a flaw of mine. I was in shape for most of my life. I need to go back to what I was. I'm not denying it. I'm not going to say you hating on me. I'm not saying you hate men because you're calling me fat. This is one of my flaws. But you know what I am? I'm not broke. And most of these broke women want a man with money. I'm not. Most of these women are short. They want a tall man. Most of these women are weak. They want a strong man. Most of these women are emotionally unregulated. And they want a man that is emotionally restrained. Women ask for things that they don't have all the time. So the same way, I believe that is very fair for them to want a man with means, even though they are unfortunately have less money. I don't see no problem why a fat man can say, hey, I want a woman that is in shape, because you are not my height and you want me. You don't have my money, but you want me. You don't have my emotional regulation, but you want me. So why can't I, as a fat person that actually admits that I have to work on my problem, why can I be entitled, not entitled, but why can I ask for a woman to actually be in shape when, respectfully, woman value for a lot of time when it comes to dating is how they look?
You can ask for whatever you want, Patty. I was
about to say the exact same thing.
Yeah, all I was pointing out was the clear hypocrisy of an obese man shaming women for being. Oh, that's all I was doing.
He didn't.
I'm not like. I just think that I
didn't shame you.
He didn't shame
like,
public.
Hold on, y'all. I wasn't bringing that up to shame you. I was just saying you're the one trying to shame women while being obese. And everything you said after that to me, I'm be honest with you, it was bullshit. Because the majority of women, statistically, date men who make around the same amount of money of them. They're not expecting a man to make double their income. Say, like, using these words, saying women want whatever, fine. I don't really care about what people want. I care about what people do, right? We can want. I want to be a millionaire. I want to be. Fuck what you want. We living in reality, right? In reality, most women and most men date within their same socioeconomic class, statistically. So what are you talking about? What women want? Let's talk about what women do.
So what do most women do? The less
within their socioeconomic
think
class.
about it.
No.
They're having kids the least. They add in the history of mankind. They are fucking the most. They are being promiscuous. They cook less than their grandmas. They clean less than their grandmas. They literally, for whatever reason. No, you ask me. We're talking about what women do, right? They are married less than ever. They are divorcing the most they ever did. Like, woman change. Woman definitely. If we're going to talk about reality, you are going to have to explain to me while these women always complain about the same motherfucking man, while they turn around and say they want a good guy, when every time you ask about their exes, he's always a piece of shit. He wasn't a good leader. He was a narcissist. He was masculine toxic. Why are these women, and we're talking about reality, not make believe, why are these women keep complaining about the guys that they, for whatever reason, say they hate? Like, how is that happening?
So let's. I got one question. Because he
So you're
mentioned.
not going to answer my question?
Oh, was that directed towards public? Because I did interrupt. Okay,
So
so
let
public. I'll let public answer the question. Then go ahead, and then I'll speak.
Go ahead.
Yeah. Again, what you're doing, Fatty, is it's just a straw man argument. You're just creating fictitious arguments. Like, all these women complain about let's live in reality. Again, most women are not out here expecting men to make double their income and get with some wealthy man.
What I said.
Hold on. Listen to what I'm saying. I'm not about to answer a question based on a fallacy. That's stupid. You're just making up stuff. Why would I answer the question?
You did. Hey, pup, let's
women just get on the internet and complain about their exes. What's so what?
So let's fixate into something
about that.
So let's fixate into something very specific and one of the biggest man problems. These women are promiscuous. A lot, like they are ex. Let me finish. One second, please. Most women, and the average age of marriage is 29. Yep. Meaning, for 29 years on this planet, either I don't know you or I know you for a very few years, because most people marry 2 years in. So I have no control over the things that you are doing while you get in high school until the day that you meet me on our job, whatever, internet, and all of that. Is that a fair complaint that you at 28, 29 years old, when you want to marry a woman, most of these women, no matter if they're professional, no matter if they live on the neighborhood, no matter if they're from Beverly Hills, no matter if they're from Compton,
Fatty,
all
who
of them
defines
are
promiscuity? What defines promiscuity? I know the definition.
Promiscuity means that you have sex with a lot of people.
Listen to what I'm saying. A lot of people is subjective, correct?
Oh my God! What is
what?
Okay, give me your number.
What's the high body count?
Give me your number. No. You guys, no, sir. I will agree with you. I want to know from Shannon and Public Offender, what is the high body count for woman? Go ahead.
I don't freaking know, bro. I don't know.
Oh, you don't know?
I don't know. Let me answer the question.
Y'all never know nothing.
Let me answer the question. You can have your own personal idea of what a high body count. So tell me your personal idea. Okay, let me. I can't.
Why would you answer that question?
Hold on, y'all. Before we do this, hold on.
Let me answer Fatty question.
Okay, go ahead, Shannon.
Let me answer Fatty question.
Go ahead, Shannon.
Bro, to me, bro, I don't care about a high body count. Most people, a lot of people, as men, I'm not gonna project this on all men, but I've heard men say that if she has more than 3 bodies, then she's a 304. Okay, but I've heard different type of arguments from other men. But me, I don't care, because if that's my woman, that's my woman. I don't care about your past. Now, a lot of men, I don't know if there's an ego problem, but most women ain't gonna be virgins when you meet them, bro. So I'm sorry. So when you talk about promiscuity, here's my thing. If we're gonna speak on it, why is you putting your D inside of her when you can keep your stuff in your pants too? Because we're not speaking about the men be promiscuous. You can sleep from your legs. You don't have to sleep with that woman. But there's one more thing I wanted to say to Fatty, so we can progress the conversation. I don't know when we're gonna stop talking about single mothers, because last time I checked, the national birth rate is 1.6. It's gonna die off. In every way you wanted women to respond, they are responding, bro. You told them to vet better. They said we're not going to choose at all. You told them they're having children out of wedlock, right? Stop having these kids. The national birth rate is down. Now, they may not be responding to the way we wanted them to, right? Because you thought it was going to be a different outcome, but they are responding, fam. So at what point do we progress and say, okay, well, they're handling their business in this area. So let's talk about something else that maybe women could, step up.
We can't. Time to move the goalpost again. On 3, fellas. 1, 2, 3, push.
I literally answered this question.
Did you notice how I asked you a question?
I answered your question.
You said that you were going to answer my question, and you moved the goalpost.
I answered your question. I literally said, what would be you asked me a personalized question. Body count is going to be different to every man. I said that some men have said that high body count to them is 3. Other men have said it's 5. My goodness gracious. I answered your question. And then because you brought up single mothers in your statement, I actually asked the question saying, when are we going to stop talking about it? Because the number is dwindling. It's dwindling. It went from 2.1 to 1.6.
They are having less kids, but doesn't mean they're not fucking less. They're actually fucking
Oh my
more.
God.
They're fucking.
Hold on, wait.
That's exactly the point.
So
You are
what?
going to get. You are going to get to me.
Hold on, real quick, Fatty. Statistically, again, not just pulling shit out of my ass. Women of today are having less sex than they were 20 years ago, statistically.
So they have less bodies.
They're literally women, again, like what Shannon's talking
Right
about.
now, they have less bodies.
Right in 2025, women are having less sex than they were 20. It is true. You can go look it up.
To make sure that we got this correct, you are telling me that the average woman in the 60s, 70s, 80s, 90s were having less bodies than women right now in 2025.
I literally just said exactly what the hell I said. Again, I'll repeat it for the people in back. 20 years ago, women were having more sex than they are right now. I don't know what
I accept that. I accept that.
Sexual partners were in 1950.
I accept
wasn't
that.
nowhere near
No, I
around
accept that. But publicly, you have to listen to me, right? No man says the golden era of woman was in the 90s. Right?
You just
no.
Now he moving the goalpost, bro.
I'm not moving
gaslight right now on that bullshit. You don't hit it at the right time. You moving the goalpost, not me.
No, I'm not moving the goalpost.
No,
1 second. So public. If for example you told me men right now are less romantic than 5 years ago. Right? No, it's an analogy. I'll say here. More or less romantic. Public, I will stay right here. I just wanted to explain something so you understand the conversation is in good faith. If you told me, hey, men are less romantic right now than they were 5 years ago, I will tell you that's an inconsequent argument because we have to go to the golden era of the poets, of the R&B singers, of the men saying that they love women and they what are y'all doing?
That's subjective. Who the fuck knows? How do you quantify romance? How do you quantify romance?
No. So
man, Fatty, hold on, brother. Hold on, man.
This is amazing.
Seriously, the conversations are so goofy because you cannot stick to one thing. It's stupid.
I'm literally talking about
Fatty, hold on, brother. You brought up promiscuity. I said that women have less bodies now than they had in the last 20 years. Shannon pointed out the fact that women are having less babies now than they've had in the last 20 years. And you are talking about romance now, bro. Like
somebody, you are easily distracted. Somebody is asking if they're fucking less, why are the STD rates higher?
STD rates have nothing to do with promiscuity, just so you know.
No, what? Wait. So people fucking more doesn't elevate the STD rates?
That's not what it is.
So people fucking more. A woman having 30 bodies or a man.
You gonna listen, Fatty? Or you want to know the answer?
You know what? I will let you have
the rate of STDs, similarly to anything when it comes to you going to the doctor, is dictated by you going to the doctor. They only know what the rate of STDs are by how many people actually go. More people, because it happened in Houston, it happened in Texas. More people, they went and got checked out. That's what happened. A bunch of people got checked out. And then boom, lo and behold, the rate was high and all of that. Yeah.
Men hold on. So and when we want to project, if we want to talk about women and their high, STD rates, you can look into this yourself if you want to. You can pull it up right now. Men don't go to the doctor. Like we don't go to the doctor compared to women. We go to the doctor less. Matter of fact, you go to the doctor when you get married more. When you get married, that's when a man starts to go to the doctor more because his wife is usually the one who's telling him to go get checked up. But men, right, especially black men, we have this problem. Like that's a literal mental problem, and we need therapy for that. We have a fear of going to the doctor. We don't go to the doctor like we're supposed to, bro. So of course, these type of illnesses and diseases are going to be found in women more because they're getting checked out more, bro. It doesn't mean that.
I just want to make this clear, and then you got it. I promise. So
All
you are saying that people with 2 bodies, 5 bodies, have the same rate of STDs than people with 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, 70, 80 bodies. That's what y'all telling us?
They can't have the same rate. They can have the
Hold on,
same
wait,
disease.
hold on, wait. No, I could tell you, I could blow that whole thing up because the number one demographic of people who are getting infected with STDs are married women. With one, they've only had one body in the last however many years. Why are they getting infected with like that? Why are they getting infected with STD? I wonder how that could be how is the rate of infection? The number one demographic of people being affected are married women. I wonder what's going on there.
Because y'all women fucking the same man. The men are the super spreaders because one man is
from their
fucking
husband.
No. There's literally a definition called a super spreader, which is a man that fucks 30 women, and because all the women like the same man, he's the one giving STDs to all these women. So what are y'all talking about? Is that a lie? No. Is that a lie?
Fatty, I need you to be consistent. Fatty, I need you to be consistent. Fatty, you got to be consistent. Hold on, Ollie. 5 seconds. 5 seconds. I need you. And then I'm gonna shut up. I need you to be consistent, brother. I love an intellectual conversation, but this is turning into haywire, bro. Married women are getting a disease from their husband because he's cheating. It has nothing. You talking about the same? She can be married, but the guy is going outside of the marriage, bringing something into the marriage. It doesn't mean that women don't cheat. I'm not saying that because I know y'all gonna pull it. I know y'all gonna pull it.
No, prove it. What is this? What is this? What is this study where married men? No, prove it. Well, no.
What?
No, 1 second. Right now, there's 4 people. I'll leave 1 second, please. I got you. Right now, there's 2. Right now, they
get the most STDs. That's not true.
No, Ali. Right now, there's 4 people in this panel. 2 people can be talking, and another 2 people can be going and seeing what this. Prove it that most people with STDs are married men. Prove it.
That's not.
I didn't say that.
You said that.
No, you said
I didn't even say that.
I
never said that.
You're not listening.
I said they bring the disease in. I didn't say that they
have
it.
The ones that have it, right?
Y'all realize. Let's hold on. No, Shannon said they're having sex with the married women. Public offender. You said that married women are getting the most STDs. That's what you said.
No, I didn't.
You keep saying hold on, public offender. Hold on, public offender. Hold on. Let's hold on. This is what we need to do, right? Everybody's calling this out, right? We're moving so fast with the points. Then when we ask somebody if they're saying it, they're saying they're not saying. Okay, so we're doing all this, keep changing the topic, right? We went from promiscuous to baby making and to no baby making, right? The main point that we're trying to make is this, okay? Married women want to get married with good men and leaders, right? But what Fatty's addressing, let me.
Oh, I thought you were asking the question. My bad.
Okay, see what I'm saying? Like it. So women don't want to get married to good men and good leaders.
No, women. I've never heard a woman ask for a fucking leader. A good man, yeah. A leader, absolutely not.
So.
Yeah, y'all are out
it wasn't true.
Y'all are out of your goddamn motherfucking mind. 3 studies. A study analyzing emergency department data from the United States found that single individuals, both men and women, were significantly more likely to test positive for gonorrhea and chlamydia than their married counterparts. Now, and I can go actually lower, and there's more studies. So, where do you guys find this shit? On TikTok?
This is so boring because, again,
where do you find it?
This is what I'm saying in real time. So, you don't read studies. You do cursory Google searches and read AI-founded information.
Okay, so show yours.
Hold on, brother. I gotta explain. I'm not about to stop the live to do that.
You have to.
Can't. Hold on. You guys are not understanding. You can't read a study in real time on a live. You're gonna have to stop the whole live to read the study. That's what I'm trying to tell you. So stop doing stupid ass Google cursory searches to make a point. Listen to what I'm saying. Again,
I agree with you.
Hold on. Slowly.
I agree.
Nope. Listen to what I'm saying. Again, the rate, not the overall number, not the most, like the rate, the largest So meaning, I don't know if you guys know how rates work, right? So if last year 5 women who were married tested positive for an STD, right? Then the next year, 25 women tested positive for an STD. That means the rate went up 500%. Oh my God, right? Like that's crazy. That's what I'm talking about. The fastest growing demographic is women who are married.
No,
So he didn't even look at the right shit. I don't even understand how
it's
to read.
becoming a deflection. Hold on. No. Hold on. Y'all. It's
Bro,
gonna be it becomes a deflection topic, especially when I ask you women won't. Let me public. Let me finish, brother. Especially when we're talking about why men and women aren't getting together, we move it on to somewhere else. Men and women are giving each other STDs. Men and women are both disrespecting each other. Men and women are both doing some trifle things towards each other, right? We're not going to be gender specific. But the main thing that we can get to the core of what's happening in society is if women are asking for good men and good leaders, a woman will let me sleep with her before we get married. A woman will try to change me while she asks me to love her for who she is. A woman will call a good guy a sucker. A woman will try to control me when she says she wants a leader. A woman will let me hit for free while she entertaining and using men she don't like. A woman will tell me she's loyal, and as soon as she doesn't get away or her feelings are messed up, she compromises our loving relationship. A woman and a lot of brothers will literally say men need to practice D-discipline. So why do you have to put your D away if she having kids out of wedlock? Shannon said he don't care what a woman body count is. He don't care about her past. But Shannon and public offender, if I can milk the cow for free, why I'm going to buy it and then complain that men don't want to buy milk? If women are having sex out of wedlock still in today's society, and we talking about traditional men and traditional women, and y'all are promoting it, it's okay. Public don't care about a body count. Shannon don't care about a body count. Then why would a man marry a woman, put a ring on her finger, take care of her for life, if he can have sex with her without having to do that?
Because
you gonna
let me answer the question?
Hold on, because you're moving fast. Why should a man put a ring on a woman's finger and marry her if he can get everything for free?
I'll tell you why. Easy answer.
Okay.
If you think that woman is a human being, then you're going to treat her like a human being, no matter how many men she slept with.
Please stop.
You interrupt me. You want me to answer the question?
No, I'm not. I'm in it public. We can interject. When you interject, I'll let you interject, right? I didn't ask nothing about brother. Nobody says she's not a human being. Please don't. No, brother. Brother, please. I asked you, please, right?
You're dehumanizing her by relegating.
No, I'm not.
You don't want me to answer the question. Obviously, you want me. No, you can't control the answer.
I'm not trying to control. No. So hold on,
sir.
Should a woman? Oh, go ahead. Brother, public. You know what? I'm gonna let you. Now look, I'm gonna let you interject. I'm gonna show you the respect and let you interject, but you didn't let me interject.
Interjecting. I was literally answering the question you asked. Again,
I didn't ask about Shannon and you. Hold on. Before we started talking, right? You and both brother Shannon asked to not conflate things, just like you shouldn't conflate a bad woman with most women, a bad man with most men.
You just did.
I didn't. No, let me finish. No, I didn't. No, I did not. I asked you.
You did. That's all you've been doing. You keep saying a woman. So are we talking about a woman or are we talking about women in general?
No, I didn't ask you about her humanity.
Listen, hold on, brother. Listen, two things. That is literally what you just did.
I did not.
You went on this long tangent, and I was listening because I was waiting for you.
Did I say
hold on, Ali? You kept saying a woman will do this. A woman, you're right.
But that's in general. But that's
a woman in the world that will do that.
Public offender, can you stop, please? Because you're speaking for me. No, public offender. Look how respectful I'm trying to be towards you. You're speaking for me. No, you choosing and picking what I'm saying. I didn't make it about just a woman. When I said a woman, it's generalizing. That's what most men can. Let me finish. Most men can get sex from women before marrying with them. Most men could get a woman in bed and submit in the bedroom, can't get her to submit out the bedroom. Most men will meet women who say they want good leaders, and as soon as he gives her a direction, she's out the door. She'll fight back. She doesn't want to listen. She don't want redirection. She don't want correction. So again, if the premise is women want good men and good leaders, and then you said they don't want a leader, I'm not sure what Shannon's saying. What is the incentive? What is the incentive for a man to get married to today's women? And then y'all complaining about men not being no good men when they're overlooking good men and calling them suckers and weak, but they want to deal with the men who liars, cheaters, and so-called abusers.
Again, the reason why men will sleep with a woman, but then won't treat her like a person, meaning not put a ring on it or whatever, right? And he devalues her based on the men that she has slept with prior to him, is because he doesn't see her as a human being. So when you say, I didn't ask you about that, it's because you don't understand what misogyny is. That is very misogynistic Hold on, Ali. Again, you just went on another tangent, another soliloquy. Yes, you went on another tangent.
I'm about to call you. Okay, go ahead. I'm gonna let you finish.
So again, that is the reason why you just called women cows. You just called them cows. You literally just referred to them as less than a human. You just did that in real time. That is why men don't value these women, because they don't value any woman. They don't value any woman. You see women as a means to an end. You don't see them as autonomous human beings. That is why y'all be up here talking about high body counts and all this weird shit. You talking to two, listen to what I'm saying. The two married men, we don't give a fuck. We both married, so I don't care what the body count of a woman is. The two single niggas up here talking about body count, body count. I'm sorry. The two non-married men. The two non-married men are up here talking about body count, body count, body count. Obesity, obesity, obesity. The two married men are like, no, we respect women. They are human beings. Let's treat them as human beings. You're not seeing a connection there? You're not.
Hold on.
Shannon, he asked me. So this is where y'all do the contradictions, and this is what I'm talking about. So if a woman has sex with me, but she won't marry me, is she dehumanizing me and objectifying me into sex? That's one. Two, if a married woman, I don't know why y'all going there. Again.
Y'all laughing illegally flipping on. He's flipping what you said. Y'all literally said that.
Wait, hold on. Let me
crazy. No. That was my last one. Y'all
my bad.
If you're non-married, you don't have no value, right? Because what you're doing is saying, since me and Fatty are unmarried men and we're speaking about this, that means the majority of women that follow y'all that are single and unmarried, they have no value if we don't have no value.
They shouldn't be giving no opinions, right?
No, what I'm saying.
I want to tackle this real quick.
Can you address address the first one? Address the first one. If I had sex with her, but I won't marry her, I'm not treating her like a human. So if she has sex with me, let me finish. If she has sex with me and doesn't marry me, she's not treating me like a human too, right?
Well, I'm gonna just say this. Who controls marriage?
I didn't ask that.
No, answer the question.
No.
Let's be honest about it. Let me answer the question, bro.
Hey, brother, please answer the question.
I gotta go by what's realistic.
Hold on, Shannon. No. Let's
propose.
So Shannon, let's be realistic then.
Go ahead.
What Fatty brought up, that's why he brought up the topic earlier.
Gotcha.
Women are in their fun phase and their whole phase and living their best life phase till they're 29.
Yeah.
They don't want to get married early.
Gotcha.
They want to get married later. So public says I should marry her and treat her like a human. But if they don't want to get married at that age, and a man might want to get married at that age or want to put a ring on her finger, she doesn't want to. She doesn't look at him as a human, right?
What percentage? Where is that happening at?
No.
I don't know. Where is it happening at?
Hold on.
Wait 1 second. The reason. Give me 1 second. You can talk. I have not said nothing. The reason I'm so confused. I'm gonna let you talk. I promise. The reason I'm so confused is because I don't think you heard nothing what public said. Wait 1 second. Let me explain. If a woman has a 9-person body count, and you ask why would a person marry a woman when he can get everything from her without marrying her?
Mm-hmm.
You don't get everything because you don't get a marriage. All right. If I see, hold on 1 second. If I want to marry that woman and I'm not judging her by the things she did in the past with another man, right? I married her because I wanted to, and I saw the value in that woman. She has something I wanted. Her whole human being was not equated to who she was fucking. That's the problem. And Ali, now I'm gonna ask this one question. And are you fucking right now?
Yes.
And why won't you marry her? Are you going to marry her?
Maybe.
No, get the fuck out of here.
Can I finish? Because this is what I mean. Can I finish? This is what I mean. Y'all double talk and hypocrites and contradict yourself. You'll allow a woman to exercise her right to get married, or if she doesn't want to, depending on if it best suits her. But if I say I'm gonna get married when I want, then a man is wasting a woman's time. Y'all only support the woman's narrative of when she wants to get married and when she doesn't want to get married. Even when a woman breaks her family up, you'll say, hey, she did what she did for self-love and happiness. But if a man does it, he broke his family. Y'all are being contradictory, and you flip-flop because you don't support men and women the same way. You support women in a way that it judges and shames men, but you don't support men the same way. Even though when men do love women and suckers for women, they actually love them and will allow themselves to get abused for loving them. Where a woman, if she settles with a man that loves her, she'll resent him and she may leave him because she's tired of hurting that man.
And before I'll go, me and Ali will never say that Oprah doesn't love Stedman. Me and Ali would never say that Rihanna doesn't love A$AP Rocky. Like, there's a bunch of people that never got married to each other, that treat each other with respect, that treat each other with kindness, that reproduce, stay on the same home, be benevolent to each other, have a tremendous amount of, like, we have a bunch of people in community that actually love each other without the title, and we have a lot of people that have the title but don't love each other. But I'm not going to let you move the goalpost.
You will have to marriage, Fatty.
Ali, don't let him run away.
Should Oprah marry Stedman?
Who cares? But I will say,
checkmate.
I don't care, man.
That's what I'm saying. Hey, Shannon, you see what I'm saying?
Oprah is 62 years old. I don't give a fuck if she married Stedman or not.
Rihanna marry A$AP Rocky?
They don't even have kids together.
Should Rihanna marry A$AP Rocky to prove that she loved him?
Sure, they could get married. Should they get married? If I was Rihanna, I wouldn't marry any man.
If
I were a woman, I wouldn't marry any man.
This the point. It's checkmate.
If I were a woman, I wouldn't marry any
That's the
fucking
point.
man.
Y'all support women's best
the
interest.
fuck
She
not.
wants to save herself, her
I'm not
money,
marrying
and her
any
best
man.
interest.
That
She
shit
don't
is
want to get
crazy.
the
What is a woman's best interest?
No, Shannon, you moved it again. No.
Let's bring it down.
I'm asking the question.
Let's bring it down. So you are telling me that Rihanna is objectifying A$AP Rocky because she will love him, but she will not marry him.
Nobody is saying that. Nobody's saying that.
No.
I do want to quote
No,
something.
there's no moving. There's no. We're going to stay right here until public. You can do whatever you want afterwards.
Every time y'all move the goalpost.
No. You are
You guys are arguing with each other. I'm not even arguing with
I'm talking to you.
I'm not about
public. You made the
fucking tabloid argument over celebrities.
You made the statement. You have to answer that. You have to answer the statement. No, we're not moving.
Like, that's not the discussion. So I want to get back to the discussion.
You made the statement
directly. I want to
answer the statement.
Y'all subjected A$AP Rocky.
Hey, public offender.
No, you have to answer what we asked you. We asked you a question.
If you asked us on your show to hold on, if you asked us on your show to hold on, we'd hold on. Y'all made it personal.
I will let you talk.
Let me finish.
Y'all niggas just be talking.
Let me finish, Shannon. And
I made it personal. That's me.
Remember before we started the show, I said that we'll talk about in general. Let me finish. You made it about me. I didn't get offended, and I answered the question like you asked. And you said I should marry that woman. Why I'm not marrying that woman? Let me finish. Soon as I asked you if Stedman should marry Oprah, you said it doesn't matter.
I wasn't talking.
Not you.
We're not going to
Shannon.
One second.
Shannon. Not you.
We're not going to have the conversation about the conversation. Public offender, as I answer this question, and then you got it. We will answer in good faith all the questions that you have for us. You made that definitive statement. If a man is having sex with a woman and he doesn't marry her, he is objectifying her, lowering her value. He's looking at her as an object, right? So what Ali asked,
that's not what I said.
Clarify,
y'all, and that's the thing.
Clarify.
The reason it could be
you never stand on what you say, brother.
I can't do it. Ali.
No. Stop doing this shit. Clarify the statement.
Bro, don't go on a tangent,
No, Shannon.
Don't go on a tangent.
He was the one making the statement.
Go ahead.
Clarify the statement. Clarify.
So what I was based on what Ali was saying, he literally said, and I quote, "Why buy the cow when you can get the milk for free?"
Okay.
And my response to that was, and he was asking basically why aren't people getting married? And I was like, because the man, he doesn't see that woman as a human being, because he literally is viewing her as a cow in this instance. So if a man, and here's the question. So I answered your question. Now I got a question for you. I did. That is the answer to your question.
Hey, bro, this is amazing.
Hold on. Now I have a question. When have you ever heard a woman say, "Why buy the cow when you can get the milk for free"? I'll wait.
Ali, we know in the Oprah situation and on the Rihanna situation, why get married to a man that has lesser money when you can have kids with him?
Never heard them say
let me
that.
finish, please. You ask a question.
That's not what. That's not
The reverse of why. Like, can you let me finish? The reverse.
No, you're not answering the question. It's pointless.
You have to let me finish.
Oh my God.
Buy the cow when you can get the milk for free is a personification. Is just you trying to explain in layman terms what it is that we have in our relationships. And what women do with Rihanna, for example, is Rihanna is a billionaire married with a man that is worth $20 million. Why should she get married? Why should she buy the cow when she gets love from that man, when she have kids with that man, when she travels with that man, when she lives in the man's house? That's what we're talking about. So women are actually thinking like men, because when they have money and status, they never told those women to buy the cow. They say, you are getting the relationship for free. You are getting the kids for free. You are living with this man. This man loves you as much as he would love you if you had the ring on it. So don't buy the cow. Don't go ahead and sign your motherfucking rights to a person
you're not Rihanna and you're not ASAP Rocky. You don't know what that baby said. I'm asking you again, show me a video, name the clip, anything where you heard a woman say, "Why buy the cow when you can get the milk for free?" That's what I asked you. Don't stop talking about Stedman. Stop talking about Oprah. I don't give a fuck.
He has to be the
reality. I've only heard men. I've only heard men say, "Why buy the cow when you can get the milk for free?"
Okay.
Only men. That's exclusively shit men say.
It's fair.
Projecting and acting like women do that too. That's
I just want clarification. I just want clarification.
I just did it right now.
No, I just want clarification. Are you talking about the word for word, bar for bar?
Yes. Yes.
But
yes.
That's not what I was meant, though.
That's
crazy. It's like come on, man. It's
like me saying, "Hey, Ali, break her leg." You have to find me one day. A person said, "Break a leg as a good luck." That shit is ridiculous.
Crazy.
This is ridiculous.
Bro, this shit is pointless, dog.
Are you serious?
Look. Now all of a sudden, that wasn't what he meant. That's exactly what you meant. Just like every other man who has said that same stupid statement. Why buy the cow when you can get the milk for free? Because the thing you value is her body. All you want is her vagina. So once you get it, you like, why marry her? Because you think of women, you think of a relationship as a transactional thing. That's why you're proving it in real time.
Relationships are definitely transactional.
Fatty, please be quiet. Fatty, let me get this off. Ali, what you're saying, I agree with. I think most men actually think the way that you described. That's the point. You're right. You're not wrong. That is how most men think. Why buy the cow when you can get the milk for free? What does that mean? That men view women as things to be had, things to be consumed. So if I'm consuming her, why am I going to commit to her, right? Okay. That's how you think.
So it means you support a woman's right to choose, right? And sexual liberation. I'm at let's see what no. You support a woman's right to choose and do what she wants with her body.
I support a woman's right to do it.
So if you fell in love, in love with a woman and found out that me and Fatty slept with her, would you still marry her?
Yes, I don't care.
What the like? Yes.
Don't do it. Let's focus. Let's focus on what y'all.
I get with her and clown y'all niggas.
No. You know what? Hold on. All y'all exposing. Let me tell you something, bro. All y'all dudes is exposing, bro. Is that you got an ego problem, and we try to address this all the time. If she has 5 bodies, she probably had 5 BB. I can't say that on here. You feel me? You probably can't compete. You don't have to compete. But my thing is, bro, most women are not going to be virgins when you get with them. There is somebody that has did some nasty with her. If you can't handle it, stay single. You know what? Instead of complaining about the woman, since it's a woman being promiscuous and all this stuff, you got 2 options, bro. You can go to a different type of woman out the States as a passport, bro, or you can get a man. Like it's 2 different options.
We agree. Or stay single.
Or stay single.
We agree. So we agree. So if I dated the woman that cooked better than my current woman. If I already dated the woman that has a better box than my current woman, if I dated the woman that is more beautiful than my woman, the advice that you give to woman is shut the fuck up, right? The same way. No, Shannon. I'm using
What's
your
the question?
own words.
What's the question?
Shannon, I'm using your own words.
What is the question? Go ahead.
If a man experience better, tighter, wetter before, right? Should that woman complain about it when the man says respectfully, hey, you are not the best I ever had. I don't even know I'm going to keep you because I had better before.
Why would you? First of all, whoa. I would never tell a man to say that to his wife or a woman to say that to her husband, because I guarantee most of you niggas think you putting it down and she probably thinking about Mr. Mufasa. So what are we talking about? This ain't no real conversation that's happening. Wait, time out. This is not no real conversation that's happening. No, all I said, you took it somewhere that it didn't need to go. What I was saying, bro, when it came to the woman, I said most women you meet in life are not going to be a virgin. She probably has been, for better lack of words,
I agree.
Doing something with another man. If are y'all telling me that you really out here who you slept with? I'm saying that's an ego problem, because ain't no man worried about who, like ain't no man worried about who a woman slept with if that's your wife. That's her past.
Hold on, public. He contradicted himself. He just said,
where was the contradiction?
You said your woman would be worrying about Mr. Mufasa. That's what you
I was
said.
talking. I was a rebuttal to Fatty.
Exactly, but you said
Fatty was saying some dumb shit, bro. Fatty was saying some dumb shit. So I was saying, why would you ever go to your woman and say this?
Rebuttal what you
I can't wait till they clip this up.
You said that if the woman was dealing with him, she'd probably thinking about Mr. Mufasa, which means even if a man is treating her better and be supposedly cooperating with her and letting her lead like public would want to do and catering to all her needs, she would be still thinking about the man who gave her the D the most. You was talking about Mr. Mufasa, correct?
I would misconstruing what I'm hold on. Wait. The only reason I was talking like that because Fatty wanted to go to an extreme, talking about if a man tell a woman that this ain't the best box that he ever had. I was making
after you said that.
But my initial comment, my initial statement had nothing to do with a nigga going up to a woman saying this is the best box I ever had. No, when I answered the question, bro.
No, that's
bro. I just want to say something real.
You say something.
I told you this wasn't real.
Hey, all these. No, 1 second. This is what is happening on this conversation.
I told y'all this wasn't real.
No, this is what happened on this conversation, right? Y'all will say something. We would flip it and say, should a woman do the same? And I'll say, oh my God, what are you guys are doing?
If you are Patty, you didn't flip anything. You went somewhere it didn't need to go. It wasn't no need to. You didn't flip anything. You didn't give me a polar opposite, nigga. You went to some shit like if a man say this. Nowhere in my statement did I say a man or a woman going up to their husband. Play black the clip. When y'all chop this up, you gonna see that Fatty took it somewhere that it did not need to go. And that's why I was like, what the fuck are you talking about? Every time you have talked, we have both made a face like this nigga going off on a tangent. He's monologuing and he ain't talking about shit because he don't know shit. And I don't mean to throw up, but I'm just saying he keeps taking the conversation somewhere it's not going when I am clear and direct.
But
I'm the beta.
But also saying that you flipped it, all you're doing is being a contrarian. Like that's not logical. Saying like, but if women do the same, like you can't do that. That's not how the conversation works. But I do want to point something out real quick. I want to get it back on
logical consistency.
I want to get it back on top. It's not, nothing is logically consistent if you just flip it around. It doesn't make it logically consistent because now the rules change, right? Like for an example, hold on, wait. For an example, Ali, do you think it's okay to spank a child?
Yes.
Okay, do you think it's okay to spank a grown woman?
No.
Why not?
One's an adult, one's a child.
Okay,
one has to develop a child. So let's do this. An adult.
I don't want you to get too deep into it.
When adult fully develops, they typically know the right between right and wrong. Okay, when the kid is young,
makes more sense.
It
makes more sense to whoop an adult.
Yes,
by your logic, it makes more sense to whoop an adult because they already know.
Not just by my logic, it's assessment by society.
No, I'm saying, listen to what I'm saying.
There's a false equivalency, by the way.
By your logic, if adults if by the time you're an adult, you should know right from wrong and you still are doing wrong, by that logic, it makes more sense to whoop an adult because they actually knew right from wrong. But I digress on that. My point is, but my point is, if you can't just flip everything around, right? That doesn't make sense.
You didn't flip it.
That's not how it works.
No, because you didn't flip it, because a kid is not an adult and an adult is not a kid.
It's not a good
A man isn't a woman and a woman isn't a man, right?
Public, let's think
Jesus
about
Christ.
it, right? Public, we're having a conversation about what we want from women and what women want from us, right? And what we're saying.
What y'all talking about? Is that what you're talking about?
No. Hold on real quick. A public offender. We having a conversation, right? What if you don't agree with it? You don't agree with it. You do your rebuttal. But what's the point? It's almost going on a whole different direction. I don't know what y'all talking about. We having a conversation.
I don't know what y'all talking about because y'all keep deflecting, and we can't. That's what I'm
so
trying
what
to tell
was
you.
the point?
No,
Ali, please stop. Public, what was the point that we deflected so y'all can ask the question?
You
Specifically,
deflected
no, it's fine. I accept it. We've been deflecting.
You want me to go back to the first one?
No. We've been deflecting for 1 hour. Ask me the question that y'all asked to Ali or to Ferry that we didn't answer coherently and with intention.
Okay. The one that I keep getting stuck on, which is why is it not logical to assume that you don't think a woman is a human being if you refer to her as a fucking cow? Is that not logical?
No, because no. 1 second, please. 1 second. 1 second, please. There's something, once again, called a metaphor. Everybody learned this in school. We call men, for example, pay pigs, wallets, right? Walking wallets, walking dildos. You can dehumanize it all you want. We do it to both sides. Women look at us as wallets a lot of times because we want our resources. We look at them for whatever reason as cows because the only thing we want from them is milk. This is something that society does to each other. It is what it is. So now that we got it out of the way, and I admitted that men do that to women and women do that to men, I want public to tell me, public, am I lying? Now I admitted the man's side. Yes, we look at you as a cow. A lot of y'all, we just want y'all milk. We don't want to buy out. Can you admit that in mass, there are women that are not looking at the man character, they're looking at the man worth, then looking if the man is honest, then looking if the man is responsible. They just want the winner. They are objectifying the man as an object of success. If the man has money, if the man has clout, if the man has resources, they are going and disregarding everything that we deem as right or righteous. Can you admit, public, there's a large portion of society that actually of women that dates like that?
No, because again, logically, when I look at the numbers and I look at who women are actually married to and who they're in relationships with, most women, I would just realistically, 80-90% of women are married or dating bums. Like, okay. I don't like on some real shit. I'm not even joking. I know this, whatever. Y'all, hold on, let me finish. Let me get this off. Most women are dating men for potential. Most women get with the man. I don't even care if he got money or not. The funny thing is, even if I concede to you about the money, the man is still emotionally inept. He still isn't regulated emotionally. He still doesn't have high emotional intelligence. Even if he has money, let's say I give you the money argument, which is not true because most men are broke, but most men are in relationships, have been in relationships, are married, have been married. So logically, I can conclude that most women aren't marrying men for their money, but let's leave that to the side. Let's play Fatty's game. Let's say most women are marrying men for their money. Okay,
I didn't say that. I didn't say that. I didn't say that.
You did say a large demographic of women.
No. So, I didn't say that. I said that they disregard things like righteousness, honor, responsibility to go after the man with status. The man.
That's the same thing.
No, 1 second, please.
I
said go after.
You're stopping me to stop, Fatty. You're stopping me to play a semantical game.
I said
whatever you're saying,
I didn't say that they get him.
Fatty, whatever you're saying, for argument's sake,
okay,
I concede it. I'll give it to you.
You didn't consider all you changed my words.
They're just dating the winners, whatever the fuck that means. Cool.
Yes, dating is not marrying, right?
Listen to what I'm saying.
Go ahead.
My point is this.
Yeah.
The vast majority of men, whether they have money or status, when you talk about them in regards to a relationship with a woman, they are ill-equipped to be in a relationship with a woman emotionally. They're not equipped. They don't do the emotional labor in the relationship. They're not regulated. They don't know how to process their emotions. Most men lack communication skills, like so on and so on and so on. So most women, when they date a man, they are going, I know he's going to be a work in progress. I know he ain't going to even be anywhere close to fully maturing till he's 40 years old, right? And he's 25 right now, or he's 27 right now, or he's 30 right now. I know that he's not going to get there right now. I don't expect him to be there right now. But does he have the potential? And that's what most women date men based on, which is a detriment to most women, because most men don't realize their potential in reality. And that's why a lot of women in droves are abstaining from dealing with men altogether.
Ali, this time no, please, I promise. Ali, I promise you. 2 questions, quick questions, okay? And please don't filibust, because you are talking for 3 minutes, okay?
So,
if women are dating bums, are most women bums? The average in every single, 1 second, in every single race, men are out-turning their woman. This is a fact. White woman, black woman, Latino woman, Asian woman. If you are calling men bums, are you telling that women are bums too? Because most of these men on average earn still more than their counterpart. Answer that without filibustering for 1 minute, because I have a second question.
Most women and men, when they meet, make around the same amount of money, Fatty.
That was not the question.
That was the question.
You called men bums. And I'm asking, you called men bums.
Hold on. And I'll answer your question even further, because because I never called him a bum based on how much money he made. I was saying most men are bums, as I was meaning it as people, and that's fair. You're thinking I was talking about money. That's fair. That's fine. I'm saying most men, but let me be very specific though, just so we're all on the same page. Most men are working class, low middle. I'm talking about when they first meet, low middle class to below that people. Most men 25 years old, they ain't making no money. 30 years old, they're not making no money. Most men aren't. Most men and women aren't. And around that time, they make around the same amount of money. If you go look at the charts, men and women, they make around the same amount of money until they get married and until they have kids. That's when you see the split, when the women have kids and the men, and that's when you see the men start to make more money and the women make less money.
So women are bums too, right?
Based on that, sure, whatever. Everybody's a bum.
The second question is this, because this is I want to point out the crowd. Shout out to 1,000 people watching on both sides. I appreciate y'all. So this is what is actually happening here, right? Look at what this man did. Most women date average men, so they are not after the men with money and resources and status. Most men date average-looking women. That doesn't mean they don't want women with big titties and big asses and pretty faces and Victoria's Secret models. If most men could get their way, they will literally go to the look status, because it's what women complain about it. I'm going to be loyal to this man for 20 years, and once we get to 40, he's going to replace me for a woman that is more beautiful, as the titties are on the place and all that. So what you're doing is, once again, is a tactic to deflect. Just because you don't get something doesn't mean that you don't prioritize something. I can be honest with myself and to all the men watching this. Most men will put looks on a pedestal. If you look like Bernice Burgers, an average woman that has righteousness, is a good cook, a good cleaner, she's going to have an uphill battle. But now all of a sudden, when I say just because the woman doesn't get that man, doesn't mean that she's not chasing the high status man, the man with money, you want, unfortunately, nod your head and say, you know what, Fatty? You are wrong. Am I wrong about it? Just because you're chasing something doesn't mean that you're going to get it at the end of the day. Do you really think, and this is my question, if this woman could get a high status man that has the money, the clout, the resources, let's go with the popular Michael B. Jordan, do you think most of these women wouldn't bypass every single thing to actually be with that man instead of choosing the good man that is a baker?
What?
Answer the question, please.
What the fuck are you asking? Would a woman date Michael B. Jordan?
Hey, this is
access to Michael
that
B.
was
Jordan?
a long ass monologue. I don't even remember.
What are you, look, bro? I'm so tired of you mentioning celebrities every chance. Do you want to date Michael B. Jordan? I don't give a fuck about.
Okay, so let's do this. Let's do this. No, it's fine. let's do
It's a
this.
reality.
Let's do this. Let's take the celebrities out. Let's take the celebrities out of it, right? There is a baker making $50,000. Honest man, righteous man, respectful man. He does everything, but he's $50,000. He's average. And there's this high-profile man that is a YouTuber like Public Offender making $700,000 per year. And he has the profile, he has the looks, he's 6 feet tall, all that, but he's not righteous, he's not responsible, he's not honest. Which man is going to attract most women in the female population? Is the guy that has no righteousness, no respect, no nothing, but has all the other accolades, the money, the status, the looks, or is the righteous man that is a baker, and even though he's the best dude around, he only gets $50,000? Which man are women pursuing in mass?
The kind man.
So they're going for the baker?
If that's the kinder man, yeah, that's who they would
You
prefer.
agree, Shannon?
My bad, my mic was on me. What was the question?
Do you agree if most women have to pick between both a righteous, honest, respectful, everything baker that makes $50,000 a year, average man, average looks, average height, average everything, and then they meet another man that is a YouTuber like all of us here, making $700,000 a year, as status, is tall, is handsome, and all that, but he's not righteous, he's not responsible, he's a liar, all of that. Do you think that woman in mass will pursue the honest baker that is the average man, the righteous man, or they're going to pursue the high status man that has the money, the looks, and the clout, but has none of the intangibles when it comes to being respectful, honest, honorable, and all that? Which man are women going to pick at mass?
The honest man.
Somebody lying.
Yeah.
Now, somebody, I don't know who, but I'm telling you, somebody's lying.
That you see that hey, I'll actually, hey Ali, you got this. I'm going to get
No,
some
they
things.
know that. You know how y'all know y'all lying and they lying because all y'all do is complain about the men they complaining about. They say they broke bums. You say they horrible to women. Public offender. You say they're not good to women. You say they liars. You say they cheaters. And Shannon supports them as well too. So if they're picking the honest, good brothers and the so-called good men, then why do they keep saying that their men are liars, abusers, and cheaters?
That's
They can't
easy.
be picking the- Let me finish.
I thought you was
And
done.
y'all both know
It's easy.
when you look at the data of who the women are dating, they're overlooking these good brothers. They're overlooking most men. They look at most men as weak. Even if you're looking at the dating apps, let me
Watch
finish.
this.
Even if you're looking at the dating apps, they swipe
this.
left. The majority of men, they only find 20% of men attractive. So I would concede to y'all and go, you know what? These women are dating honest men. They get married to honest men. These women are mistreating. These men are mistreating them. But all the men they talking about and complaining about are similar. They never said they fumbled a bag. They never said they try to control to change the man. They never said they were a horrible person. They never said they wouldn't change. They never said they wouldn't cooperate. About 100% of the times now, the women say these were no good men. So if they're picking honest, good men, brothers, why is it every time the relationship ends because they weren't no good men?
Shannon,
All right,
Shannon,
so this is
before you go,
like, oh, go ahead.
I just wanted to say something real quick. I promise you, 2 seconds. The reason why this doesn't make any sense is because, and I just let y'all get off the question just to answer it because the answer was going to be the same no matter what. But you're acting when you ask the question of vacuum, you're acting as if essentially it has to go like this. If the woman knows the baker is the better man internally versus the man that is of a higher status, right? And he's not a good man and they know it. He has proven it already. And you're asking me, which man would she choose? Of course, she's going to choose the baker or choose to be single. But you know what I'm saying? Like if the baker makes too little money but he's a decent man, she might just be single. She ain't going to date the man that she knows is going to abuse her. That doesn't make sense. That's what I'm saying. So is that how you're asking the question?
No,
because in reality, the reason why women don't end up with the good man all the time is because niggas be lying. That's the easy answer. The niggas be lying. The niggas with status, they don't present as a liar. You think they telling the women like, hey, I got all this money, but I'm gonna abuse you. Like,
no,
for real, they're lying.
Not only that. Let me hold on.
Question.
Not only that. Like, can we stop the cap like that? Y'all keep trying to describe this man that should be avoided. Nigga, it's the pastor. It's the men in the church. It's the ones that's claiming that they holier than thou. It's the average man. It's the man that's working an honest living that's still trash. Like, stop acting. Y'all be trying to, like, what make me mad about this question? Y'all try to make this idea of what women should look out for. But then at the same time, the average man is that type of man. Most of these men not doing this. Hey, woman, I'm gonna F you over. Give me a chance. That's not what's happening. What's happening is I'm putting my best foot forward, right? I'm gonna do everything. I'm gonna present myself to be a good man until I get what I want, and then I'm on to the next. That's what's going on. That's the average man. The average man is putting his foot forward, whether he got money, whether he got status, whether he got all this stuff. So when y'all be saying that they passing over these brothers, go into that brother's past life. Guaranteed he was a player. Guaranteed he was getting multiple women. Guaranteed he had a good woman he effed over. Like, that's why when y'all try to describe this 6'3" and up, no, fam, the average man is trash. It could be a Christian, right? Because we got some bad brothers in the church. It could be a Muslim, nigga. It could be the guy at the warehouse. Like, let's stop. The freaking men at the barbershop, the barbers,
bakers.
It's the average man.
So I'm happy. So
bad man.
So again, before y'all ask y'all that, and y'all keep saying that women meet all these good men, right? Because y'all said they like good men. Women try to change the men they don't like, and they can't stand the man that likes them. You don't hear women say, I like him for who he is. She wants to change who she likes, and she wants to change who she don't like into what she likes. So when y'all say average men are trash, can you substantiate to me what y'all mean by the average man is trash? Because y'all can't refuse. Okay. Are y'all telling me the sisters y'all come up here, are they going, hey, Shannon, offender, man, I love these brothers I met. I love them so much, man, that I cooperate with them. I support these brothers. They're exactly who I'm looking for. Or do you see most women complaining about the men and wishing they could change them? So with that said, do y'all see women accept the men for who they are, or do they try to change them? That's the first one. Second one, please, after y'all do that.
Can I please answer the first? I'm gonna get lost.
Yeah.
I'm gonna get lost.
So do most women
let me answer the first one first. I'm gonna get lost. I promise I ain't gonna be able to handle it.
The first one is, do most women accept men who they are, or do they try to change a man?
I think honestly, if I can answer honestly, I think after she's in too deep, she's trying to work with what she got. I really do.
You see how you didn't answer the words that I asked you?
I think because she got, I'm gonna answer it to you. I think that she would try to change that man because of what he showed her up front, right? He starts to change now. She's gonna try to get him to be what he was when he first presented himself. That's why I said in too deep. So that's me answering your question, but I don't know how.
It's very ironic that in one hand, when it's beneficial, we'll say men don't change, but then we'll say that these men will change somehow. That
you're missing the point.
I know that's okay. Hold on. Second one. Hold on.
Can I answer the question?
You missed it.
Okay, hold on.
I want to answer. Yeah, I want to answer the question.
So, okay, what's the point that I missed? Hold on, public. He said I missed this point. What did I miss, my brother?
I was just saying. I answered your question. I said the man. Probably like before you even asked the question, I already went off and gave my answer. I said I think she tries to change the man when she's in too deep because of how he once was. Okay, but then you just said that's what I said the first time.
No, he was.
So,
I don't know if he did it intentionally.
That's fine. I'll concede to y'all. No.
Shannon,
moving too fast. Shannon. I mean, public, to have an honest, I gotta stay where he at before you go in, right?
I'm not going nowhere. I'm going. Listen, Ali.
Women.
I'm trying to tell you.
I'm gonna come right back
to what you're saying, bro. I'm just trying to tell you where the disconnect is on what you're saying. You're saying that we're saying that men don't change. We're talking about for the better. Men do change in relationships, but typically they get worse. To Shannon's point, they start off here, they get to here. The women go, hey, you used to be up here. What happened? Oh, I get up here. And then he go like, it's essentially called the push-pull method that I've heard men on these apps openly admit to doing to women. Openly admit to it. I don't know if you know the concept or if you're familiar with the concept of love bombing, but that is a part of it, right? Men literally do this. This is a known tactic that men do. They come into the relationship when they first meet the woman. They're roses, opening up doors. They're nice. They don't argue. They never raise their voice. That is what abusers, just so we're clear, abusers have openly admitted to this. When they talk to abusers and they ask abusers, what is your method? What is your MO, your modus operandi? This is what the abusers say. I didn't start off abusing her. They didn't come into the relationship putting their hands and feet on that woman. They came in, they were nice, they were gentle, they were kind, it was a year into it, they weren't abusive. 2 years into it, maybe they were a little bit more controlling, but never nothing too crazy. By year 3, the woman pregnant, He done got her isolated 40, 50, 60 miles away from her family. Now he going upside her head, knocking her shit between the washer and dryer. This is what abusers have said on record. That is what's happening. So when you're asking these questions about like, well, how are women falling for these bad men? That's you act like men don't lie. You act like men don't come into the relationship acting like one way in day one, but day 3,000 they acting like somebody different. That shit happens every day.
So,
And then five seconds. It's gonna be a quick sentence. When I said average man, I want you to key in on something. I was describing every type of man in every area, in every field that this man exists. That's what I was saying. So when I said the average man is trash, all types of men, the CEO, the community activists, the men in the church, the men in the mosque, the men at the warehouse, the men at the barbershop, the men here, the men. So yes, average, all types, no matter what career field they're in, how much money they make, probably still a womanizer, bro.
So
point blank period.
This is
I'm
where
gonna mute up.
This is where, again, y'all brothers are red pill, but y'all choose to have these conversations because y'all can look at the way men and women behave, and y'all recognize their experiences. You look at the data and you do research. Women get with men, and y'all know this too, hoping that they will change. Men get with women hoping they stay the same. Y'all know women are intelligent. They studied. They do amazing research. They like CSI and FBI, especially if they want to get to know something, right? So women want the men that women want, and women know the women that women don't want. It ain't that women don't know these men, brothers, and y'all know it. Women know exactly who these brothers are, and then women lie to themselves and become dumb for the men that they want because they know exactly who the good guys are. They know exactly who the women don't want. They know exactly the men who will cooperate with them. They know the men who simp. They know the men who pander. They know the men who lie, but they want to choose the men that all the other women want and the men and the men that they want. And they try to lie to themselves and get the man to change. So again, it becomes a disingenuous conversation because I know this. Before y'all got with y'all women, y'all knew the women who y'all were looking for, and the women knew exactly who y'all were. They knew y'all from y'all reputation. They know y'all from wherever y'all live, and they get to know you before they get with you, regardless of what you drive, regardless of where you live, regardless of what position you have. They get to know your family. They want to see how you conduct yourself as well too. Y'all said yourself, these women are extremely intelligent, and they got this thing called divine intuition. Why is it that they can tell us everything bad about what a man is and how bad of a man a leader is, and y'all too, but they can never pick a good one or pick the right one? Y'all know exactly.
You're asking the same question.
I didn't cut y'all off. I didn't cut y'all off.
I know, but you're asking the same question.
I didn't cut y'all. And even when you went long-winded, public offender, I let you do your public offender thing, offended the public. All right. These sisters know who they are. And these sisters primarily are raising the men too. The thing is, they don't like when the men respect themselves. They don't like when the men got boundaries. They don't like when the man makes them have to prove themselves. They want men to prove themselves to them. So until a woman actually wants to be with men, until women actually need men, until women stop changing, until women actually want to be good followers and cooperate with great brothers, they're going to keep getting bust down, especially when y'all say they past don't matter, and especially when y'all say it don't matter who they have sex with. If they want to be sexually liberated, don't ask the brothers to make them wives. And go ahead, my brother Panda Bear. I got to get that. I love that too. I love that too. Go ahead.
Let me react. Let me respond to this. It's the thing that makes it hard is because again, you literally just repeated your question all over again. And I already answered it and Shannon answered it. You just went right back to it. Again, to answer it quickly, the reason why women end up with bad men, I would say almost 100% of the time, it's because the men lie. Period.
Can you give me one? Can you tell me? Hold on. So again, y'all like saying that, right? Tell me the lie that men will lie about that women already don't know about most of these brothers they encounter, because they're not going to get with you if they don't know you. They're not going to get with you if they don't know other women. Let me finish. I'm not substantial. I ask you a quick question. Public, you're right. Tell me a lie that women say that the man changed on that typically what men will lie about. Please tell me.
It's not about, and that's the thing.
No. You said they lie, brother. Just give me a lie.
Oh my God. Let me finish.
But
I'm answering your question. You don't even know what I'm about to say. Let me answer it.
Public, they substantiate.
Oh my God, this is boring. Listen to what I'm saying. There is no the lie. That's not how it works. This is a very nuanced conversation we're having. To make it seem
give me three lies.
Give me a bunch of niggas lie about having kids. They'll say, I don't have no babies, and they got 2 babies.
So hold on.
Niggas
So
lie about,
hold on. So public. You said that.
You asked me to name
Most
shit.
men lie about having
Niggas
kids.
lie about having jobs.
That's
niggas lie about how
crazy, man.
tall they are. Niggas lie about being niggas lie and say they don't have a girlfriend, and they do. Niggas lie and say they don't have a wife, and they do. Niggas lie about every fucking thing. That's a dumb question. What I was trying to get to though was that's not what I was saying. I'm saying in this sense, this is how men lie. They present themselves to be a certain type of individual. They present themselves to be a caring individual. They present themselves to be a man of high integrity, and they're anything but. And also, there are certain things that a woman could never know how a man is going to act until they get into that portion of their relationship, i.e., children, i.e., living with each other. You don't know how a man is going to act until you're in it. That's what I'm trying to say. It's disingenuous to be like, women know everything about men beforehand. My nigga, I promise you, women are not fucking Mrs. Cleo, bro. Miss Cleo. They're not. They don't have a crystal ball. They are human beings like you and me, and they only can go off of what men tell them and what men show them. That's all. That's all they can do. And it takes time to acquire data. It takes time. It don't happen overnight. It don't happen in the conversation. It don't happen on the first 3 dates. That shit takes years for women to finally see who a person is, because again, men will mask for years. So why are you going back and asking like, how are women falling for this? Because men be fucking lying and shit. I swear to God, it's that easy. Men lie about who they are. They present like nice guys. They present like God-fearing men. They present like they present like good fathers. Dude, men will have children, right? They'll have children. Tell me you ain't never heard of this. Men will have children and be lying to the woman that they with, like, my baby mama crazy. She don't want me to see the kids. All that bullshit, right? All that parental alienation bullshit. Then finally, the woman will believe him, like, because what information does she have to go off of? A year into the relationship, she finally talked to the baby mama, and the baby mama tell her everything. Oh no, actually, he laid his hands on me. Look, I have a restraining order against him. Or he neglected our kids. Or I've been telling them for 3 weeks. Look, I have the text messages of all the times I've told him to come pick his son up, pick his daughter up. That's what I'm trying to. Y'all be acting like niggas just be like, this is who I am, and the women are like, I'll take you, daddy, in your shitty condition. That's not what's happening, fam. It's not. Let's be real.
So most men ain't lying around here about having children. That's the craziest thing that you can use for men lying. But I will tell you who do lie. Women lie about their body count. Women lie about their past. Women lie about their eyelashes. Women lie about their eyebrows. Women lie about their face. Women lie about their heels. Women lie about their wigs. Women lie about filters. Women lie about their social media profile, they dating profiles. Women lie about being loyal to a man for who he is, but it's really about his resources and reputation. And she still leave you if you ever go broke or lose a job, or if she finds a better man. Women lie actually to themselves and men. And the problem is they get mad at men who don't believe them and treat them accordingly. That's what women have a problem with. But if you want to talk about the most lies, women have mastered lying to themselves. And that's why we're in this predicament. Until they're being truthful on how they're supposed to operate, until they're truthful about how they're supposed to be mothers and wives, until they be truthful about how they should operate as a woman and conduct themselves to get a man, to get a family, especially when Shannon believes in religion. He believes in God. He believes in the Holy Trinity. He believes in how men should operate with themselves, believes in the commandments. Stop asking men to be of the men of God on the band of old and be these best great men to all these women if they don't want to be traditional women or if they want to be godly women. Stop asking us to respect women for disrespecting themselves.
I have a
if
question.
Women lie that much, then why do men deal with them?
Because
if women are such liars, then why do men deal with women?
I'll say the same thing that you said, because they put their best foot forward. You are going to get the best treatment of them in the beginning. They're going to love bomb you. They're going to mirror your behavior. They're going to say, I love you forever. You're the love of my life. They're going to cook and clean. They're going to suck and fuck you every day until the day they don't like you anymore. And now you're sleeping with the enemy. You only know your woman when you meet her at divorce courts. That woman is not the same woman that you married. And the fact that you are saying that men put these lies, I can see if you have kids or not, respectfully. If you're dealing with a man with kids for months and years, you're doing a terrible job. If you're dating a man that has kids and you don't know it, you sleep in his house, you guys go to places and all that, and you don't know if this man has kids, you are doing a terrible job, because you should know that man way better before you slept with them. But let me finish. Y'all can see our height. Y'all can see where we work. Y'all can see the car we drive. Y'all can see the neighborhood we live. Y'all can see everything that woman value in men is tangible. For the most part, you can see. You know my dick size by the time we go on the third date. I don't know your past. I don't know your trauma. I don't know your body count. I don't know if you just give him, like, the sex that I'm getting right now is the sex I'm going to get on year 7 on a relationship. I don't know if you're going to be I don't know. So the reality is, public, what you're doing right now is actually projecting, because what we want in woman is not tangible. You don't know if a woman is loyal before you get with her. You don't know if the woman is caring when she's not liking you. We don't know. You don't know if that woman is going to be with you through your darkest times. So the reality is, once I'll pass the microphone right to you. My question is, when men meet woman, because you said that, right? When woman meet man is the representative. When men meet woman in 2025, are these women being honest about their rotations, being honest about their sexual past, being honest about the things why they are with this man? Are these women being honest, or are they sending their representatives to make sure that they get the place, so then afterwards on the relationship they actually show themselves? Most women. Go ahead, public. Answer the question.
Yeah, most women are being honest up front, but so to answer your question directly, yeah, most women aren't lying because they don't have to lie, because men are easy. Why do women need to lie to men when men are easy? Men are sluts.
I can answer that because
a woman can have a man, a woman can have a husband or a boyfriend like that.
They say we easy.
Put up with a shitty nigga.
I can answer that because
a woman can have. Hold on, wait.
Hold on, Fatty. Let him go.
A woman can have a man anytime she wants to.
She
can sleep with a man anytime she wants to. She can have a boyfriend anytime she wants to.
So why doesn't she pick the good guy if she has so many?
Fatty, let him go.
Y'all don't want it. Y'all don't want the truth.
No. I interrupted. Go ahead.
Y'all don't want the truth. So a woman can have a man anytime she wants to. But the way that, because women are logical when it comes to this, for sure, they don't want to be abused. They don't want to be in an abusive relationship, right? And they are often at risk. When any time a woman is dealing with a man, she is at risk. Her health is at risk. Her livelihood is at risk. Her job, all that. Her money is at risk. She is at risk. Anytime she's dealing with a man, statistically, yes, she is at risk. Therefore, women have to be more cautious when they deal with men, right? I get that, but I'm just saying, if a woman is like, you know what, I want a boyfriend tomorrow. Fucking 90% of women could have a boyfriend tomorrow if they wanted to. They can hunch on any man they want to. They can get married. Any men be always acting like they control marriage. You don't. It's the woman can. I'm talking about getting married. Getting married.
He flip-flop. You again. You said they control marriage. You said they control marriage. I don't do that.
Shannon, what I'm saying.
No, that wasn't him. That wasn't him that said that. That wasn't him that said that. So let's be fair. When I spoke in control of marriage, right? I'm not saying you could just keep because your woman can divorce you. Like, you don't control it. I'm saying it's usually the man to propose. Y'all, and hold on now, y'all the ones who said it. The only reason I said it is because y'all men, and you've been recorded saying this, that men control access to marriage and relationships. So I was flipping it back to you.
And he said women do. And he said women do. And you know why they do? Y'all know how I know they do? Because they are the gatekeepers. You're not touching unless,
gatekeepers of what?
Let me finish. I'm going to finish it. You can't touch her unless she wants you to. You can't kiss her unless she wants you to. You can't spend time with her unless she wants you to. You can't you can't have a relationship unless she wants to be in a relationship. You can't get married unless she wants to get married. You can't stay part of a marriage or family unless she wants to. She controls if a baby comes into this world. She controls it all. The problem is when she don't want to be responsible for the decision she makes, and when she doesn't want to honor the decision, honor the decision that she makes, she uses it against the man. That's the problem. She wants him to have all the responsibility. She wants all his power. She wants all his reputation. She wants all his resources, but she don't want to do anything for it.
Who takes care of the kids, Ali? Who takes care of the kids after the men and the women break up? The vast majority of the time.
Okay, so that's interesting. You ask. That's interesting.
The vast majority of the time.
How are you going to say it's not the woman if the man got to work? If the man got to work,
even answer the question. Who takes care of the kids?
The woman.
The vast majority of the
woman.
Okay.
The woman.
So
is she traditionally?
Hold on. That would be a woman taking accountability. Hold on. Men are the ones who duck accountability. You're projecting. You're projecting. Men duck accountability.
Can I answer? And this is how you flip. You just said it. You flip flop. Now you flip flop too. You said this is how you flip flop. You said that men are the most dangerous to be around children. So wouldn't you, Shannon, and me, and Fatty, if you believe that the children should be with the women the most? Don't you believe that?
Yes.
They still take the responsibility. They do.
Wait, hold on, Ollie. What was your question? Was your question, should the children be with the woman the most?
Should the women be with children the most?
Shouldn't
kids be with children the most? I mean, would children be with the women the most?
Yeah, they already are. It's already like
I didn't ask you that. Should the kids be with the children? Should the children would be with the women the most?
Yes, they already like that.
So why y'all making the problem? Why are you using that? It's like saying, hey, is a woman providing and protecting? Why isn't she providing and protecting? Why are y'all using the argument when all of us believe that the kids? I'm
gonna explain why. Wait, hold on. Let me explain. You asked the question. Let me answer it real quick. It's gonna take 5 seconds.
Can I land?
I'm gonna answer this. Gonna be real quick.
Making the issue that kids are spending more time with the mother than the father is comical, disingenuous, because we're not going to tell a woman that she should be the provider and the protector majority of the time. We want the kids to spend time with the mother. We want the kids to spend time with the nurturer. So why are y'all using it as it's an issue if the woman wants the kids as well too? We only do it to shame men. Women are supposed to be taking care of the kids, and the men are supposed to be protecting and providing. So why do y'all shame men for supposedly not spending time with their kids or not being with the kids the most when the women's supposed to be with the kids the most?
So I understand so at first I didn't understand now I understand the context, and my answer is going to stay the same. I'm over here thinking about how dangerous men are to children, and y'all talking about in the terms of raising. I think the man should take more responsibility in raising his children, but who should children be around more for protection? The fucking woman, because men are danger to women and children. That was my context of answering the question. So, but y'all talking about in regards of just relationship, I think men should spend equal amount of time doing the household labor and being with their child. It's not deflected.
So who is the biggest deterrent for strangers or touching their kids? Is the man presence or the woman presence?
You say who's the biggest deterrent for?
Yeah, who is the biggest deterrent? Yes.
Where do most kids get touched at?
That was not the question.
No, where do most kids get touched at?
That was not the question.
If the mother is not around, if the mother and father is not around the kids at school and they get touched at school, whose fault is that?
No. So, sir, no. If we have child, one second, please. If we have child predators and we have a single mother and a single dad, who is the biggest deterrent? Who is the man? Who is the parent that the person is going to say, hey, that man has a dad, that man has a mom, I'm not going to do that because I know.
Give me 10 seconds, Patty. Give me 10 seconds.
And now everybody ran away. I will say these once again, friends.
Nigga, I ordered food. Ain't nobody run away.
No. It's fine. It was a joke. He's a runner. He's a track star. He's gonna run away when things get hard. So, public offender was saying about line. Now they are out. So you talk with them. Come back, Ali. Or you want to say something?
No, it's even everybody's watching. They flip flop, man. They tell us that the kids are the most dangerous with the men, but then they're begging the men to spend time with the kids. They tell us that the kids can't read, the kids are poor, the mother's struggling, the children struggling, they don't need a man. Then they go, hey, why is all this happening? Because they daddy in their life. They shame the man in every corner and contradictory. Either they need the man or don't need the man. Either the man is valuable or the man is invaluable. And according to their conversations and our conversations, we know that the men are valuable. They just don't want to respect and value the man. And the number one point they won't point at the fact that most of these kids that are growing up in a nourished, provided for, and protected is a two-parent household. All the abusive is taking place when it's a single mother household, when the kids are under the supervision of their mother. If the father is in that household, the predators, when y'all talk about who the predators like to go after, they like going after homes where there's a single mother. They like going after homes where there's no father. So the greatest protectors of women and children are men. Stop conflating it to these predators, the minority of these predators, the minority of these deleters, the minority of these sick men, because we don't do that with the sick women who do that as well too. We don't conflate it to most women. The biggest protectors of women and children and men are still men every single day, 24/7.
It's like saying, oh, is the better gender, the better sex stopping violence is always being men. Either be stopping fires, either be stopping wars, either be stopping flooding, either be stopping any kind of type of aggression. But public offender, respect.
But wars, and the other thing you said, arson. I think like 90% of arson is committed by men in every war.
That's the point. But who stops it?
So
no, sir, that's not the sir.
Predators and protectors. That's stupid. I don't even want to go down that slope. That's
no. It's because sir, violence is a tool. Violence is a tool.
No. Violence, men are not protectors. That's such a dumb conversation.
Hey, sir, how do you stop Thanos from invading Earth? It's not through violence. Don't you need a group of violent individuals that gather together to actually stop a massive threat? Don't you need
for men to not be violent? That's how you stop violence. The only way. Hold on. The only way to stop violence is for men or the people who commit the violence to not be violent. That's
are we? No, Ali, hey, wait, 1 second.
Public defender.
Are we more safe than we were 200,000 years ago, 2,000 years ago? Are we more safe? Are women more safe in 2025 than they were when Christ was born?
In what way?
I'm asking you a question. Safety, safety meaning they are going to preserve their well-being throughout their life. Farther away are going to have less difficulties, less people abusing, are going to be less oppressed.
I don't know,
are going
bro.
to have
I don't
better
know. I don't
jobs.
know what was going on during fucking the Christian day. I don't know.
So you don't think that women right now are safer than women 300 years ago?
Man, I don't know, bro. I don't
You
know
don't
how to
know?
quantify that. How are you quantifying that?
So
In
you
what
don't
way?
know. Well, no. Let me tell you. Women have rights. They're first class
In what
citizens now.
country? Hold on. Listen to what I'm saying.
Are you living on the United States?
You're saying
are you
women.
living on the United States? Let's talk about the United States. Do you think
United
that women right now are safer than they were 20 years ago?
Slavery. Yeah, 300 years ago. Slavery.
Let's go even with white women. Are women right now?
It
White
doesn't
women,
matter. Hold on. This is how I know you're not understanding.
So why does it matter?
Hold on, sir. Listen to what I'm saying.
This is
slavery,
crazy.
The protection, you're not understanding. Slavery and women's rights are connected. So if they had black people in chains,
did I say white? Didn't I change it to white women?
They was raping white women.
Didn't I change it to white women?
White women.
Didn't I change it to white women? Sir, you have to engage with what I said.
I'm agreeing. Bro, you just arguing just to argue.
No,
bro.
it's because you are not. You just not listening. Are women right now safer? Let's go with white women because they were free. They weren't enslaved.
White women are safer today than they were 300 years ago.
Okay.
Yes.
Are black women more safe right now than they were 200 years ago?
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Okay. Or what about Latina women?
Women in this country are safer.
Okay, so women are safer than they were before.
What is the point?
Who build society that make her safer?
Who built society to make it safer?
Society was very oppressive. It was very mean. It was very nasty to women. They didn't have tampons. They didn't have electricity. They didn't have air conditioner jobs. They didn't have nothing. They, like men, build the society where women can stay in the confinements of the house, have a Roomba, a washing machine, a dishwasher, a microwave, go outside, get into a car.
You going on too long, bro. Come
Can
on.
you stop, please? Can you stop, please?
I gotta
No,
go.
can you stop, please? What I'm saying is
No,
that
you just going on
what I'm saying is that this is what I'm telling you when you keep putting violence on men. Men were the ones that decided to be benevolent and
That's
to
not
build
what
all
happened.
these.
So anyways,
I'm not going to be disrespected. Stop under talking me. Stop under talking me.
No.
So we done then. So we done, right?
No, public, why?
Done, right?
Public, why you doing it? Why
So we done. You under talking me. We done, right?
Go on a fucking 30-minute tangent, my nigga.
I literally let you go on a one-on-one. I left for 20 minutes and I left you here talking with each other. 20 minutes. And now I come back and I'm going on a tangent.
What's the deal with you filibustering for 30 minutes? So what?
I'm going to finish my statement. And then you're going to talk after me. Okay? Thank you. The same men that you are saying that are violent and savages and all that are the same men that are building the buildings, building the roads, building the hospitals, inventing the tampon, air conditioning jobs, giving positions to these women. They are the ones that build the safest society in the history of mankind for women. So that's the point. Instead of only focusing on the violence, on the wars, and on the motherfucking fires, and on when men abuse women, you have to focus on every single man, from the police officers to the firefighters to the motherfucking judges, that actually build society to protect these women from other men. That's the point. Acknowledge that shit.
So question to that. Why were men during the oh my bad, public? You want to answer him? Go ahead.
That's not the point. The point
that's your I know. Go ahead.
That's your point. That again, that's a straw man argument. That is your point.
Explain what it is.
Society wasn't built by men. And C, you don't give anybody fucking rights. You restrict rights or you don't restrict them. So you don't understand the concept.
Society wasn't built by men?
Society wasn't built by men. You just made that up.
So who built society?
Humans built society. Men and women built society, fatty. Men
wait. So women are oppressing another woman?
That's not the same thing as
both of us built society. Now, if both of us built society, women were oppressing another woman, right? Women were abusing another woman.
This is not
it was both of us.
You don't understand it from a historical standpoint, or
asking what women build. Just asking what women build.
Yeah, what did women build? They built humans. They talk. They
what?
Women. Hold on, wait. Here's the funniest thing.
They build humans.
Yes, literally, they build humans.
So society, what? Society.
Yes, that's blowing your mind.
Wait, society. So if a woman births Nikola Tesla, she is entitled to all the inventions he made because he came from a woman.
That's not.
No. Explain to me without using reproduction. What did woman actually build
without a man's sperm?
Hold on, wait.
What she do without a man's sperm?
Don't do that. No, please.
We have this conversation. It's so dumb because what have black people invented in this country? Do you know everything that black people have invented?
They were picking cotton.
No. This is very relevant to the topic.
And I'm answering black people had massive contribution building the United States.
What do you know? What black people invented in the United States? Do you know?
Inventions are not, sir. I can give you nothing. Right now, I can give you nothing. But black people,
I'm not fatty.
You are asking, sir.
No, listen to what I'm asking you. I didn't ask you what did black people invent. I asked you, do you know? Like
they invented the bulldog.
In a general question, do you know what everything black people have invented in this country? The answer is no. The reason why is because the racist white people who control the history blocked. They don't tell you everything that black people created. So you will never fucking know what black people created. Now apply that same logic to women, asking, what have women done? That's a disingenuous question.
There's not a point. So
you don't know what the fuck women have done or what they haven't done.
No.
You have no idea. So stop saying stupid shit like
that's not my point.
They didn't.
No, no.
They did it. We didn't build
Patty,
society.
let me ask a question.
No,
If history
I just need to
only,
clarify my position.
if
I just need to
history
clarify my
only-
position before. I just need to clarify my position
I mean,
before.
I
just need to clarify my position. I just need to clarify my position before you. I just need to clarify my position before you go. I didn't say that woman. I wasn't talking about inventions. I don't have to invent a road to actually create a road on my village. I don't need to invent a house to create a road in my house. I don't need to invent the fire department to actually be a part of the fire department. I don't have to be invent police officers to be a part of the police force. I'm not talking about inventions. I am talking about every single thing that is actually putting society so cohesive that a woman can go outside with the fashion of a dress without feeling in danger was built by men.
Do you know women invented agriculture? You know, women invented agriculture. Yeah, that's
no,
what they did.
No, where?
Yes,
where?
Look
where?
Up the history. Look, where? Go read about it. See?
No. You told me it was a one. Where?
That women invented the concept of agriculture.
Where?
Women invented it. Go read it. Go look it up.
Where?
Literally, go look it up. Go read it. I'm not about to tell you shit.
Where and in what year?
I'm not about to tell you shit. Like you can Google some shit. You just Google all that stupid shit. Google that. Use your Googles.
If you said that the woman invented, what is her name?
Google that shit right now.
What is her name?
You like this on your computer.
What is her name? What is her name?
I just told you. I said go look it up. You can actually research who.
What is her name? Don't Google it. No. Put your hands over here. Put your hands over here. What is her name? Don't Google it. Put your hands over here. What is her name?
Y'all not all the way there.
What is her name? You made the claim. What is her name?
Hold on.
No, don't Google it. Put your hands up here. I know that you are Googling. What is her name?
All right, bro. I'm out. You ain't saying nothing.
What is the name of the woman that invented agriculture?
You see how ignorant you are? I wasn't saying like a woman. I'm saying again, listen, women invented agriculture. Not
where?
Her name is Sarah. I don't know her fucking name. It happened a long time ago. It happened before.
You just said a woman did it. You said women did it, not a woman. You just said a woman didn't do it. You said women did it. Now you gave a name. You just gave a single name and you said women in general, not a one woman. We all listening to you.
I am serious.
Women. This is what they believe because we don't know for sure. This is what I'm trying to tell you.
No, we kind of know.
We don't know for sure. Listen to what I'm telling you.
No, sir.
Listen to what I'm telling you. Listen to what I'm telling you. Stop fucking talking for a second.
Because you don't know what you're talking about. Let me teach you.
That women, this is what some historians believe, that a woman, if you want to say that, but women invented agriculture. Like women were the better hunters. Like women gathered more than men. Like all that women built, that is a part of building society. They literally were the ones that fed us. Y'all don't even fucking think. You're thinking about fucking airplanes and Tesla. Like you mentioned, now you're talking about. I wasn't talking about invention. Then why the fuck did you mention Tesla then, Fatty?
No, because you said that woman birthed. Because you said that woman birthed human beings, and I was saying, so if the biggest inventor in the history of mankind comes from a woman, I should have give credit to a woman because it came from a woman. No, it was a woman a man that invested that. Just like, for example, there's something called CRISPR technology that woman invented that. They came from a man balls. I will never take that shit from a woman just because she came from a man balls. What I'm saying is this, public, right? And this is the problem with this conversation. Every time I hear y'all talk about the oppressive system that man created. The man created this. The man created that. The man created this. The man created that. The man created this. The man oppressed that. And now all of a sudden, when we are talking about who created society, now you're saying both. So it's not both. If it's both, you can blame men. It's both our faults. Because both of us created the rules. Both of us created the infrastructure. Both of us created the oppressive system. So instead of talking about the man, we are going both be responsible. But this is what Wally talks about, y'all flip-flopping. Y'all will blame the man for the bad parts of society. And when we say, can men get credit for the good part of the society? No, because both of us did it. How? Y'all don't even know how
relationships.
Ali, and then he rage quit when he can point out.
No. He said he
created agriculture.
He said he had to go fast. He was rushing to go. It looked like rage quit, but he had to go.
No. But there's the thing. Agriculture was found like they found agriculture like the human beings were nomads. They had to go for warmer parts of the planet every time they got cold because they didn't know how to cultivate the land. The first people cultivating the land were on the Middle East 10,000 years ago. That's the reality. That's when they started to farm and get some sheep and get some cows and domesticated dogs, and they built society. Those society were not just built, but run by men. Men were fishing, men were hunting, men were building houses, men were maintaining order, men was fine. Like, what the hell are we doing here? If
Yeah,
I
so
am,
y'all let me know. Y'all let me know when the next one is. I'll catch y'all on the next one.
Yes,
Okay.
thank you very much for being
Hey,
here, sir.
hey,
and,
hey,
not
thank you
run,
for coming.
and not running like the other time.
He-
You
he-
and unblock me on TikTok. hey, hey. I'll say this. There's no way, and because these women, I know they're watching because they still live on their shit. Hey, ladies, there's no way y'all believe these people. There's no way. There's no way we can come in, say we believe that women can be mayors. We believe that women should have the right to their bodies. We believe that woman place is not on the kitchen and all that. And these men lie to you like that. There's no way. And the fact that we have two men saying that y'all will go for the average man
Crazy.
that is righteous instead for the high status man, when all of y'all go after Chris Brown, when all of y'all go after Future, when all of y'all talk about baby daddies that every woman wanted, when all of y'all are on the T app complaining about dating the same guys. That's y'all, that's not us. So the fact that we can come in and ask what are women chasing, and instead of talking about the high status guy, the tall dude, the guy that makes you wet, if they answer like that, you are complicit to this shit. Nobody should be offended. Nobody should be mad, because respectfully, after Derrick Jackson, y'all have no excuse to believe in any motherfucking pander on this space. After Derrick Jackson was caught, oh, but we love stretch marks. Oh, we love. It's not that she has an attitude, you just can't deal with it. If we are once again looking at a bunch of Derrick Jacksons lying to y'all to get your money, to get your views, to get your motherfucking support, y'all are not victims. Y'all are complicit. So respectfully, don't pull up in 3 or and men oppress you when we are giving you the clear game and we actually have your best interests at heart. So respectfully, I appreciate you. I'll read the super chats so I can honor everybody's super chat, even on the other side, and then I'll close it out. Mr. Kanali,
And
final thoughts.
respectfully to y'all who watching, especially on their side. We love y'all. We support y'all, your humanity. We don't look at you as a cow. We want men and women together. We want you to do what's best in regardless to the man, woman, and child and families. But the problem is you live in denial. You got no shame. You rather be proud for the bad decisions you make, and you think you don't have to do anything for the love of a man and the love of your family. Stop talking about bad men and the men who enable you and the men who lie to you. Because you love supporting them and you're the biggest supporters just to look good. So stop telling us that you don't like the liars, you don't like the cheaters, you don't like the abusers when y'all the biggest supporters. You got men that will sit here, actually support you, actually care about you, actually tell you the truth, and you'll shoot it down every single time to support the people that tell you what you like to hear. So y'all the biggest enablers of bad men, not us.
And by the way, let me just say this. I love this comment, losers, because this proves the point. Men don't care, women don't care about what's right or wrong. Men care about winners and losers. And this is why I'll call in us losers, because this is what you actually care. If the man is a winner, y'all going. If the man is a loser, y'all not. If you like the guy, y'all going. If you don't like the guy, you don't. If you like the advice, you're listening. If you don't like the advice, you don't. So again, keep fucking pushing. Men that don't have your best interest at heart, and when they get exposed or something happens or they are giving you and sending you to a burning building, remember, we told you, the firefighters, because that's what we have to do to actually get women out of the burning building. We don't go every room and say, is there a man in the room? Oh, he's a woman now. You can say over here. We try to save everybody. We are not against y'all at all. If there's a burning building, I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to save the man, the woman, the elderly, and the children. Y'all think we just going over there and saving men? Y'all, we are telling you, protect yourself from men. Most men want to hustle you out of your panties. There's a reality. I'm not lying to you. I have no incentive in actually tell you the truth. No, baby. He loves you when he says you're Grand Rising Queen. Believe him, he loves you. No, I don't have no incentive in lying to you. So when we give in advice and we are talking with y'all and y'all keep just don't liking us because we're not telling what you want to hear, I just want to make this clear. Sooner or later, y'all going to understand. And it's better sooner than later. So once again, thank you very much for watching. Clear W. The part as soon as they said that women are going to chase the butcher that
Ain't
is
that
a good
crazy?
guy instead of the guy with status on YouTube that is tall, handsome, and all that
But
shit.
look
The
at the
conversation was done.
look at the comments, man.
No,
They're living, that y'all are doing evil. That's live spelled backwards. Nothing about no spirituality or the devil. You live backwards is evil. The lie is the truth, and the lie is the truth, and the truth is the lie to y'all. You disrespect us for respecting you, and you want us to respect you for disrespecting yourself. If we tell you what you want to hear, you become a baby mama, and then we become an igga who ain't ish every single time.
And I'm still going to fuck on this house. So now we going to watch the super chats. It's time for the super chats. Ali, sorry for not playing yours, but I don't have yours over here.
Buckle up, everyone. It's time for some super chats.
Once again, just a little quick promo before we go to Kelly. Stay here. We're going to redirect you. Okay. We have a very, very, very full week. So this is the lineup for the rest of the week. So you guys can know. Another show, 1,000 in both sides, 400. Like, dude, this is going. It's going pretty well. Okay. So first, on Friday, we have the super panel with Andrew Wilson and Minister Jep. We're going to talk about average men. Do average men have options? And is marriage a death trap? Okay. On Saturday, Mr. Fantastic versus Don Quisha. The black man and the black woman are God.
Black queens forever, snow bunnies never. I said black queens forever, snow bunnies never. I said black queens forever, snow bunnies never.
Saturday, SmackDown, Mr. Fantastic and Don Quisha are going to pull up to talk about relationships. And finally, Sunday, the infamous Ladies First Show. Halle Berry, the most beautiful woman in the world, couldn't keep her man just with her beauty. Do you know how you can keep your man? A star-studded panel with a lot of ladies and a lot of gentlemen. The Ladies First Show. Saturday, all shows at 5 p.m. Eastern. Okay? Now, we're going to go to the super chat real quick. Solitude, he became a member of the Untouchable Empire. So
the Untouchable Empire, baby.
I appreciate you. We're going to Kelly, friends. We have one more show, one more hour. Stay over here, and I'll give you the redirect. The Black Eye Podcast, the Black Eye Podcast. My work life is not my own life. Yes, and you treat your coworkers better than you treat the people inside of your house. That's exactly what we're talking about. Angelica Garner, $2. Stop comparing competency with character. Simple. Negligence is a form of evil, in my opinion. Intentional or not, if you neglect your kids, you are an evil person. A competent parent will actually be a good parent. So competency can be good and can actually bring character, lady. But thank you very much for supporting the both of shows. I appreciate it. We have Anastasia with the super sticker. Thank you very much, Anastasia. We love you. What about Antoine? He's in the building with his daughter on his back and says, public brought back up to Auntie. Thank you very much. I appreciate you. We have an stage again. She sends another $1. Thank you very much. We appreciate you. We have Vanity. She's in the building and she says, Fatty is dumb. He's very dumb. Z's and millennials inch less than previous gens. Why did you stop at Z's and millennials? People right now are having more sexual partners than they were having in the 60s, the 70s. That's reality. In the 80s, probably the 90s. And this is the problem with picking and choosing stats. Y'all are having more partners on average. Y'all might have having less sex because y'all don't stay in relationships, so you don't fuck a person 1,000 times. But you might have 30 bodies and fuck 600 times. The problem is not the number of sex acts that you have. You can fuck a man 1,000 times. The problem is that you rather fuck 100 times 50 men. That's the problem. So it's not about the occurrence of sex, it's about the number of partners. Very fair and very easy to understand. Thank you very much, Vanity, for the California dollars. We have Devil in the building, and he says, we never going to stop getting on single mom. Oh, shit. Chad is in the building, and he says, poor woman died in 2010. In 2025, they're Satan's cheeks. Oh, Lord.
Oh, Lord.
Thank you very much. I appreciate you, Chad. We have Red Lipstick Vibes, of course, member of the Untouchable Empire, baby, saying they're having less sex with men. More women are bisexuals now. They carpet munching. Aww. Carpet munching at its finest. Thank you very much, Red. We have the Black Eye podcast saying, what counts as a body? Do you see? For you to be asking about this, I don't know, a blowjob. I don't know if you suck on your titty. You tell me. If women are doing so much that we are talking about what is a body, I don't know. Maybe women don't count. Maybe if he's with the condom doesn't count. Maybe it was just the tip. So that's alpha body. Maybe he used just his mouth, so it doesn't count, right? Maybe it's just what does count as a body? Good question. Good question. Thank you very much. We are going to keep going. The Black Eye Peace. Thank you for the support, by the way. We appreciate it, even though it was not for our bank account. With multiple ways to have schmecks, what counts as a body? Only anal sex counts as a body. The rest is scot-free. Rob L. Esk, $5, says, I have rarely came across a chat with women so depressed, single, and realistic woman as I see in the chat. Aww. Why is this chat as the correct names and my chat as the ads? That's crazy. I need to Google that. You see, like this chat has the correct names, and my chat and your chat has the ads, the Champ Talks reaction, like is the handle. I don't know. Let me figure this out. Thank you very much, sir. Champ Talks reaction. Thank you very much, sir. He says, didn't the man just find out 3 of his kids wasn't his and only the husband are doing it? And then we look at the stats and the stats were a lie. It's not married women that have more STDs, not even married men. Single people have more STDs. All this is a fable. That's crazy. Jam Strawberry, $10. Shout out to Jen for the $10
Let's
ball.
go. We got $10.
Sir, do you have any change?
Nah, motherfucker, I'm broke.
This world is becoming like the movie Children of Men. Stop having babies and sleeping with them ladies until they have no reason to speak on us. Reject, reject, reject. Thank you very much. We have my boy Carl Anderson with a $20 ball. Salute to you, Carl.
Here you go, sir. $20. Get yourself some food to eat.
If by food you mean drugs, then hell yeah, bitch. I'm about to get fucked up.
Thank you very much. Carl appreciates his fatty. Keep grinding and fighting the good fight. Salute to you. Appreciate you. The King of Africa, Kenny. He says, these two are big fools. They deny what they said. There's a lot of I didn't say that. Rob is back again and he says, public, you should be ashamed at the level of pandering to sad and lonely woman. Then, fight back. Devil says, CDC says single woman have the higher rate. Of course, they're lying. Mr. Fantastic is in the building. And he says, rainbow ninjas have the highest rate of STDs by far. Thank you very much, Fantastic. I appreciate you. Positive vibes to those. Then stop lying and saying black men want kids and wives. Thank you very much. Angela, she comes back and she says, poor public single-handedly try to save humanity. That's what he's trying to do? Okay. Bruiser, saying, why are y'all not simply doing questions and answers? Y'all sound like you're all lecturing each other, which is weird. Because we are better than you. And we do it the way we wanted to do it. And if you wanted to do it your way, you can go and do it on your channel. Or we can set another debate so I can smack you again.
That's Bruiser asking that?
Yeah, that's Bruiser. Bruiser is the dirty maker. He puts on each other. He uses other people to make you look better. It's not because you have a suit, Bruiser, and you talk slowly like this, and you try to do something. Bruiser, you don't do it better.
It's crazy. Or pick a person, Bruiser. You can debate us too.
Yes, remember, Bruiser, when you came on my show to debate me and I smacked the shit out of you? I remember that. And you had a suit. Fatty, you don't have a studio because you don't have a wife. If you had a wife, you would be pushed to have a studio.
Shut the fuck up!
I'm not playing with you, Bruiser. You better watch it. Still love you though, but you better watch it. Antoine P, $10. Public is one of the greatest debaters on TikTok, and Shannon is up and coming. Those two together are Public. Is Batman and Public Man. Ali and Fatty just hang it up. It's over. No wins tonight. Try again tomorrow.
Nigga, you beat my ass 10 times, nigga. I'm gonna get back up. But I promise you, nigga, when the opportunity present itself again, nigga, I'm gonna shine, nigga. In a real way, nigga.
Always have time.
You're trolling, right?
No, maybe sometimes. I don't know. Shout out to you.
Patty, you know, we talk like this in public, but my videos ain't. Why ain't create audio? Sometimes it just don't create audio. It's working though.
What do you mean?
My video.
You're using the 2, not the 3.
No, I'm using the 3.
I'll talk about it in a second. But they're already working at least, right?
It's working. Look good, man.
Okay. I got you. James Strawberry, $10. It says, you should have sexual discipline, sir. Stop looking to sleep with women and change your mindsets. Figure out how to contribute to the world, like solving cancer with your time. But then if we say to women to close our legs, we are misogynist and we hate women.
Again!
While women are telling us to practice discipline when they never practice pussy preservation. Crazy. Shout out to Mr. Fantastic. Let's push sexual liberation while we shame men for not restraining themselves from getting some ass.
You know, they reversed it. I caught them, Shannon and them reversing it. When the man gets older and they talk about the man in their prime, they say, oh, he can't use his dick anymore. Should it matter if he's still supporting you and taking care of you? I thought it went about dick.
It's the point that they get stuck in every analogy is hilarious. You say a cup was filled, and he says, why are we talking about cups? You can pour from an empty cup. Who was talking about cups? Why are we having a conversation about cups? We're talking about relationship, Fatty. Why are you saying that you can pour from an empty cup? It's like, this is the level of conversation that we're having. And that's ridiculous, it's hilarious, but hey, man, shout out to y'all. If y'all fall for this shit, I don't have no problem with it. If y'all fall for this, I have no problem. It's your problem. Thank you very much, Jam. I appreciate you. We have Benji, baby. Look at her. Look at the collarbones showing. She says, buffoon, slow. Damn, it's crazy. Positive vibes. Probably with a positive comment. You all want access to women's bodies without investing in her. You all want access to women's resources for low on your terms. Actually, we say to women, protect your body. Don't give your body away for men that are not willing to put an investment. Like the man and then fuck him later instead of fucking the man and figure out if you like him later. None of us is preaching that. Ali, who is saying, yeah, baby, give it away, open it.
They were filibustering and deflecting because we'll never tell a woman she a cow. We'll never tell a woman to open her legs to anybody. We actually say the opposite.
We will say to the cow, stop giving milk for free.
That's why we said that.
Stop giving milk for free. Yes.
If you're giving me your box, you're sexualizing TikTok. You're sexualizing yourself and objectifying yourself. If all you giving me is sex,
and
why is
you caught him and you caught them? They didn't answer. If we having sex without commitment is objectifying them and devalue them. So women that are having casual sex with men is devaluing the man and not caring about them, right? Oh. No, we're talking about Stedman and Oprah. It's just.
No, everything that we ask with the woman, it doesn't matter. Should Oprah marry Stedman? It doesn't matter. Should a woman have sex with a man that she won't marry? It doesn't matter.
He actually said Rihanna shouldn't be married.
I know, ain't it crazy?
If most men have more to lose than women, you are literally proving the point. The same way Rihanna, as the provider or the biggest earner, has to protect herself from a sap, and I wouldn't tell Rihanna to be married. I wouldn't tell a man that has more to lose to not get married. See how consistent we are?
Crazy.
If Hailey Berry was our sister, she would marry once. She would marry these men with no money, no resources, just to be paying alimony to 3 of them. But like I said, y'all go to the panderer that says what you want to hear, instead of coming to the cousins that are actually going to tell you what is right to protect yourself. We are not sending women to a burning building.
And y'all still will let us crack.
And they still would be on their motherfucking backs. Absolutely motherfucking.
Belongs to the streets.
Let me keep going. We have, thank you very much, Positive Vibes. We have Bench Baby. She comes back with her collarbone showing, and she says, woman want to marry an ill man. Y'all be evil, broken, musty in y'all 20s. But y'all will still fuck us. That's what Ali was saying. If we are broken and evil and musty and you still fuck us, what? Like, again, why become a better person? Why buy the cow when I'm getting it for free?
Ain't it crazy?
They agree with this. It's like, what the fuck?
Hey, all the men are bad. All the men. Okay, why y'all keep having sex with them? You know what I'm saying? And then they go, well, why y'all keep having sex with us? Because that's all you got.
That's crazy. You niggas are crazy.
That's all you offer. If all you offering is sex, why y'all getting mad if that's all a man is using? You moving that way. You're not making them respect you. You're not making them support you. You're not making them protect you. You're not making them put a ring on your finger. Like, what you want from us? What y'all really want from us?
What more do you want from me? Oh, my Sheila.
Crazy.
Y'all are lucky I don't have the clip over here.
I was about to say you forgot it. I knew you had it. Yeah, you thought you had it.
No, I did. I was trying to gain time, but I didn't find the time. I was like, oh shit. It's probably on the other computer. Yeah, my Sheila.
Well, they
y'all killing me with this.
Oh, Sheila.
They're killing us.
Thank you very much, Bungie. We have my mere thoughts. My mere thoughts. I got it. Women brag about turning down proposals all the time on these panels. Cut it out. Yep, they are the engagement queens. And they are the ones that break most of engagements too, most of boyfriend and girlfriend relationships, most of marriages. But once again, we are quitting. The Black Eye podcast. Thank you very much, lady, for supporting the other show, even though they hate us. Feminism is the radical idea is that women are people. No, feminism is a revolt against man authority. Because if feminism was about women being people and equality, we would have the same rights, and we don't. We might have the same rights on paper, but once I get stopped by the police officer and there's a pretty woman, especially in the car, and there's a I don't leave it alone.
I think it's the fight to control men, fatty.
It's a fight.
You take care of me and do everything for
right.
me, and I don't have to do anything for you. But we're equal.
There it is out. Bring Black Book up. These two on the spectrum. Hey, public offender.
Who's in Black Book?
Public offender and the other dude that I don't the public offender and controversial Shannon. They are so radical that even Little Black Book is against them. And by the way, friends, we're doing business over here. We tag all of them in the title. Let's see if they do the same and tag us in the title too. But I guarantee you it's not going to happen. Thank you very much, Dirty South. I appreciate you. We have 40 to go. We're almost there. Mr. Fantastic, $5 says, he's so dumb. He's saying if he was a woman, he would marry a man after he just bragged about being a married man. That was the Rihanna situation. Fantastic was right. Eclipse with a $10. I appreciate you, sir. Thank you very much.
Let's go. We got $10.
Sir, do you have any change?
Nah, motherfucker, I'm broke.
It says, beta, man, you take the L when you walk away. What do you want to say, Aldi?
He brags about the fact that he was a bum and then he wouldn't do nothing for his woman. Remember the other show we was on?
Yeah,
but if you could turn a hoe into a housewife, it's apparent you could turn a bum into a husband. So he admitted there was no reason for his woman to be with him and that he was a bum. So we can change the bums into husbands and we so bad. Then hey, take your time with a bum. Because obviously y'all always redeemable. So since you could turn a 304 into a wife, you could turn these bums into husbands.
I had to take a break because of the disingenuous statements. Most, like, this is literally TikTok brain. Most women don't want rich men because they married average or men with no money. So most men don't want women with big titties and big asses and pretty faces because most women don't have, most of their wives are not like that.
Right.
Imagine me lying so bad that I'm going to deny the nature of men, and just because man married a slightly above average woman when it comes like small obese, she doesn't have the best face and all that. Imagine me say, because men get average looking woman all the time, they don't want to get the shit out of Bernice Burgers. Imagine me saying that. But hey, this is your kings. These are your kings.
I believe that there's multiple so-called black leaders who believe that they are untouchable.
Woman don't need woman to have children. The Black High Podcast. Bree and Mask says free Ali baby mama. She says that because she doesn't know her daddy. So is what it is, right? We are going to free her, but you will never see your daddy come back with milk. He left and he said, I'm going back to Cali. Matter of fact, he says, baby, can I tell you something? And Bree said, yes, Dad. What do you want from me?
Your ass goodbye.
And I'll free my baby mama when y'all free y'all man from child support and let the men see their kids. Hey, go ahead, Fan.
I never knew the day where women complain about present fathers. Incredible. Imagine complaining about a father taking care of his kids. Keep going. We have my mere thoughts. He says if Rihanna was worth 10 million, they'll be married yesterday. That's a fact. Shout out to you, sir. We have Viper Jay in the building saying women say that when they get a simp to give them money without having to give away sex. Women say that when they get the sim to give them money without having to give away sex. So you know what's the problem with this Viper? This is the ultimate disingenuous. Tell me a place where women say that they don't have to buy the cow and they can get the milk for free. So you want a situation that illustrates that? No. I want the precise wording and the precise words of a woman saying they will. Bro, this is disingenuity. Thank you very much, Viper. I appreciate you. We have 30 to go. Doris, the lovely Doris, says, we will never let you know what we're doing to y'all. Cash, money, don't speak on it. Shout out to Doris, the untouchable matriarch. Mother of 6. Ooh-wee. Very fertile woman. I hope you're doing good. She says, Ali and Fatty are not gaining new subs, public. Damn, we literally got 3,000 or 4,000 subs in 3 months. Well, like, why do you lie? We literally, what?
Somebody lies. Now, somebody, I don't know who, but I'm telling you, somebody's lying.
Y'all just be lying for no reason. That's crazy. Jesus Christ. Are you serious? Damn. And by the way, y'all have 6,000 subscribers or 7,000 subscribers on your side. You had 400 people watching. We have 10,000 subscribers on our side. We had 400 people watching. What you fucking talking about? God damn it. Ali and Fatty are not gaining new subs, Public and Shannon. Both of your channels are growing. Men are not interested in this rhetoric anymore. This matches is directly related to the male loneliness epidemic.
Shut up, pussy. Stop crying. Nobody wants to hear that shit.
You see, why isn't she a mother and wife of 6? But go ahead, a wife and mother of 6. But go ahead, Fatty. I bet you she a baby mama to 6 kids with two.
Shit. Fight back, baby mama of 6.
My bad.
You gotta get him back, baby mama of 6. You better fight back.
You gotta get him back. You better go down there and get him back.
Hey, Fatty, all these bad men out here, it show a lot of pregnant women.
They
stay pregnant, boy.
They deceive us. They came. I didn't know he was a bad man.
And when they tell us we ain't married, it's a show a lot of single unmarried women out here.
Ali, these men said men are hiding their kids. So you are telling me that men in mass or a significant chunk of men is dating this woman, fucking them, calling her girlfriends, letting them be in the house and all that shit, and they have 4 kids stashed away in the basement.
That's where they went to. That's where he went to.
This is insane. That's crazy.
But women ain't lying to men about being the daddy, right?
That's crazy. Look at Chat Powers. It says, "Is cow concept can work because all the odd woman smashing the same 20% man who buy it. The 20% of men are not buying shit. They stay in on the market as much as possible and leaving it because they are tired of milk. Now they want steak. Now they want hamburger. Now they are not. Nope. Angelica Gardner, she comes back. Hi, Angelica, with a $10
Let's
ball.
go. We got $10.
Sir, do you have any change?
Nah, motherfucker, I'm broke.
Angelica says, "I've seen enough. Good luck, Public and Shannon."
Hey, Buffetti, one more question. What's worse? Hiding kids you don't know from a woman, or hiding kids from a woman she has no responsibility to or don't know, or a woman having you raise a kid that isn't even yours that you commit to? Which one's worse?
The second.
Hiding kids you don't even know, have no responsibility to, but so many of these women got these men raising kids that they know isn't his or theirs. It's
Crazy.
wild, boy.
Crazy work. Crazy work. Bye, Angelica. Nice to meet you. We're Phoenix. Soul. Phoenix Soul. He says, Fatty talks, all I hear is bibbity bobbity boop.
Yo, killing me with this.
There's a very fair statement. I'm not even going to try to fight it. That was good. Thank you very much for the super chat. Erica Taylor, $5. She's swimming. She says, Fatty, what's the metaphor that women say for women viewing men as money bags? Is wallets. Walking dildos. Like women objectify men. Woman will compare, like, because you're paying my bills, right? Men will say you are a walking wallet, you are a walking dildo. It's the same thing as the cow. I'm not a wallet, I'm not a dildo, you are not a cow. We're just using it so people can understand the concept. Very fair. Pay pigs is another one. Men are not pigs. Why do they call them pay pigs? Because that's what kind of what they do. This is like all of a sudden we learn metaphors when we are kids in like 3rd grade. All of a sudden 30-year-olds don't know what this shit is. Sugar daddy. The man is not your daddy. The man is not made of sugar. Thank you very much, Eclipse. Thank you. The man is not made of sugar. The man is not your daddy. Why are you turning like you see what I'm saying? It's just so tiring. I'm so tired of black women. I'm so tired of black women. Who said that? I'm so tired of black women. I'm so tired of black women. You don't know. It wasn't me. It was somebody that was on the other side. Thank you very much, Erica, for the $5. We keep going. We have more 22 to go. We have Bree unmasked. She says, I wish Fatty Mama would walk into his room and slap the cow walking ass out of him.
That was good.
I don't remember the last time my mama smacked me, actually. Do you remember the last time my mama smacked you, Aldi?
Nah, man. Not at all. But you know, maybe we need to be smacked.
I don't. If I do something wrong, mama, smack me. I'll say in Portuguese. Hey, mãe, se eu fizer alguma coisa de errado, dá-me uma palmada na cara. Uma chapada. Ou um calduço. Pode ser. Não tem problema. Desde que eu faça algo errado, estás à vontade. By the way, why are women pushing violence towards men? Is that fun? If I was a woman, would you say that you wanted my dad to come on this room and to give me a slap? I thought y'all were against domestic violence.
I thought they didn't like violent men.
I thought that men were violent.
It's very interesting when they want.
I thought that men were violent, and now you are pushing for violence against men. No, she is dangerous. Somebody do something about it. I don't feel safe. Thank you, Bree. It's Theo with a $20 motherfucking
Here
roll.
you go, sir. $20. Get yourself some food to eat.
If by food you mean drugs, then hell yeah, bitch. I'm about to get fucked up.
Bums dating bums. What's wrong with that? They weekly yoke, right?
The untouchable empire, baby.
Is because do you saw how quickly they call the man bum? But then when I ask him about if a woman is like, but the stats and the data, the statistics, but I have to tell you with.
I will tell you, Fatty, the average man in general makes over $90,000 when they're married. The average black man makes 65. So I don't know where they.
All of the races, the man outturns the woman. All of it. So if men are bums, if men are bums, women are bums too. That's don't get it, can get it. And Jabba is saying you can call him daddy. It's fine. Shout out to my boy Jabba. Hope to have you back more times, Jabba. Let's fucking go. Anastasia, she's a princess wearing $5. Says Epstein got help from his work. From his wife, Maliva, Einstein, Marik, Einstein. No matter the man, they usually always want support and help from a woman. I don't know if this is it's Einstein. What about Epstein and his wife?
They ain't gonna talk about that. You know they ain't gonna talk about that.
I think Einstein was divorced. Was Einstein? I think Einstein was divorced. Einstein divorce.
they gonna give the credit to Einstein to his
Albert
wife.
Albert Einstein divorced his first wife, Mileva Maric, after years of marital strain. I'm telling you, this is TikTok brain. Y'all just say shit. Y'all just say shit. Anastasia, thank you for the money, but come on, man. Oh my God, I can't believe y'all doing this to us. Desire, and she has a halo on her head, so beautiful. Oh, she sends $2. Thank you very much for supporting the public hoe fender. Vanity with a 2.79 California dollars says, public, they mentioning your looks again. He was the actually first one to say that if he was single, he would be pulling more hoes than me. If you look at public, are you serious? Y'all can't believe that shit. Look at our answer. Look at the profile. Thank you very much, Vanity. Edit Art with the 5 California dollars. A lot of Canadians. Interesting. Thank you very much. We have the Franklin. He became a member. Thank you very much.
Untouchable Empire, baby.
I appreciate you, the Franklin. Welcome to the Untouchable Empire. We have Devil in the building saying, "Man using female talking points equal pandering." Aww. And then he wanted to get a bear, a panda bear, or whatever the fuck it is. Shit. What now, 23G? What's up, brother? He says $5. Shannon and public are just as trash as the man they talk about. That's why they are experts on the topic. Damn, that's crazy. Devil comes back with a $10.
Let's go. We got $10.
Sir, do you have any change?
Nah, motherfucker, I'm broke.
He said, talking down on the average man is why the world is messed up right now, and all the women are crying where the good men at on TikTok. Men like these are not helping. If anything, they feed illusions and mess. Thank you very much, Devil. Anastasia, she comes back and she says, they give off mask that shows they're there for you, when in reality they want to shape you into some form of slave. They do it, woman and children. Damn. He actually is the opposite, but I don't want to fight you because I have to go to Kelly panel. Devil, $5. Man, to tell me, woman, are they dumb that they can see the actions of the dude? I swear so, you guys that talk just be saying anything. All of them are oblivions. The 7 baby mama from future didn't know he had 6. The 6 baby mama from future didn't know she had 5. The 5th baby mama from future, she like, see, makes sense. Erica, she's back and she said, Ali, y'all don't care about woman lying. Be honest. Y'all are still going to eat. Yeah, but fucking and cuffing are not the same thing. Y'all are experts on doing that. Y'all say, just because I'm having sex with you doesn't mean I am your girl. And now you don't get it? Damn. T.O. with a 10 motherfucking dollars.
Damn. Trump got these prices going up. Woo-wee. Let's go. 1 fatty burger, please.
1 fatty burger, please. And he says, public retardo and this cross-dresser, the same piece of shit average man y'all talk about because y'all lying right now. Liars, fan on fire. Thank you very much. I appreciate you, sir. We have 1 pill saying women are the only ones who lie about paternity. Oh, shit. Now you're getting spicy. 15 to go. Zara green dish saying keywords until they don't like you anymore. Thank you very much. We have what now in the building again. It says, if woman can see through the lies of man, then what's good is their intuition that they always talk about. Aww. It's convenient. Is the intuition is like the spider sense that only works when you are safe. When you are in danger, that shit doesn't beep. Don't get it. Soft on, because he's soft now. The soft on in the building says public offender. When dealing with men, they're scared because their health and money is at risk. Like men do not risk those two things at all. Laughing my ass. It's just one way. You can get XCDs from dealing with them. You can impregnate him by mistake if you're dealing with them. You can get child support for 18 years because of them. They can take your assets and make your life miserable when you engage with them. It's only them that they are in danger. Yes, 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 yes. Black Eyed Podcast says, woman virtue, we are more valuable than you. But if it was not my nut, there will be nobody on this planet. So, psych!
Psych! Who's calling that shit? Who's calling that shit? Who's calling that shit? Who's calling that shit? Who? Yeah. OVO Sound 2025.
That was literally my point. Spider senses work when danger is around. What is Ferry talking about? That's my point. It's like a smoke detector that only detects smoke when, like, only works when there's no smoke. It makes no sense. Woman intuition should alert them for the dangers of people. For whatever reason, woman intuition is always turned on when there's nothing to be afraid of. But for whatever reason, every time a bad person comes around, it's not working. That was the point, sir. I know I don't speak English like y'all, but you have to listen. Thank you very much, Black Height. Appreciate you. Offender, Black Dawn says, the only way to stop violence is for men to not be violent. Well, that's the IQ retort I was looking for. And you know what's funny, Ali? You know I gave up? Ali, I was going to use the Thanos of the thing. If Thanos invade Earth, you need violent people, you need violent superheroes to combat violent threats. But as soon as I say Thanos, you're like, what? Like their face started to do the hey man, I don't want to talk about Avengers, so I'm going to leave it alone. It's just that I don't want
they lie so bad because even at the beginning, initially, all the women that we interview, and then those are men, even though they lie disingenuously, they go, I thought I could change him. He wouldn't grow.
Ali is not
they didn't like him in the beginning.
Ali, they love men that are violent. They love them. You put a violent man in a room full of women, they love it. Because they're like, oh, he's going to use this violence against other people if something does something wrong to us. Like, y'all love violent men. The Yakuza can get bitches. The kids on the favela in Brazil can get bitches. The guy that is a part of the motherfucking Hell Angels can get bitches. The guy from the cartel can get bitches. Y'all love violent men. And even if he's not violent actively, y'all love the man that has the ability to become violent. The warrior in the gardener. He's just a gardener right now, but motherfucker will fuck you up if somebody comes along. So once again, if y'all don't understand yourselves, I can save you.
If Jesus can't save these hoes, why are you trying? What make you think you greater than Jesus?
What make you think you are greater than Jesus? Minister Jeb coming through Friday to the super panel. And public offenders too. Muxedi, $5 says public with the painted nails and Shannon with the wig. I'm no expert here, but maybe being babysat by their uncles is what made them so angry with men over. Damn, crazy. Thank you, Muxedi. We have Evans Beauty, $5. Yeah, Fatty and Ali are going on the T app. First, y'all say we get no bitches, and then we are going to be on the T app. Like, which one is it? Which one is it? Like, just a minute ago, Fatty don't get no bitches. Now we're going to be on the T app. Like, either y'all want to be pussyless or y'all want us to be monsters.
Fatty, they didn't know who the guy was in elementary school. They didn't know who he was in middle school. They didn't know who he was in high school. They didn't know who he was in college. They didn't know who the guy was at the workplace. They didn't know who the guy was in the neighborhood. They never know these guys. They're the smartest people in the world, have the most intuition, so-called most educated, even though it's so-called most enrolled, but they never know who these people are.
No,
Where's the intuition?
because he was always a monster. It was Bruce Banner. He had the Hulk in him. You can see the Hulk. The Hulk has to come out. And by the way, friends, tomorrow we have a video for y'all. Okay, we lost the debate. Winners of the debate. We lost the debate. We lost it. We lost it. We lost it. So tomorrow, at usual, 7 a.m., 8 a.m., I'm going to upload a video showing how bad we lost the debate. Okay, thank you very much. I appreciate you. We have 9 super chats to go. Okay, thank you very much, Miss Beauty.
Imagine you put on a wig just now, and I have fingernail paint,
And they will call me, and they, you know what happened? They will say, y'all are disqualified because y'all are either gay or sassy or all that shit. Is when they do it, the allies, oh, go get it, girl, you got it. If we did the same shit, why is this guy that likes men talking with us like this? Again, Ali, is what you said. Is the hero can do one thing and is remembered forever. The villain can do the whole shebang. Can do the whole shebang, and nothing happens because that's what it is. They're expecting that shit.
They're the biggest and greatest supporters of the worst men, of the gay men, and the trans men.
But there's the thing, right? What will be the line, Ali? Like, imagine this, and this is just it's just me doing an exercise. This is not true, right? If public offender stood up and he had like a pink tongue, right? Like he just stood up and he had a pink tongue. Do you think the woman on their side were like, oh, I don't know if I can do it? Because I know if I stood up and I had a pink tongue, I know they will put me on thumbnails. They will talk on Discord. They will tell to review it, right? Ladies on the public offender side, is still 100 of y'all, 120. If public offender stood up and he had a tongue on, would you say, yeah, girl, you got it? Or would you shame them like you do every single man you disagree with? I want to know. I really want to know. Devil says, society not built by man. It's over. This dude is...
I ain't know when they built society. I didn't know.
This is the first time I heard that society was not built with men. For 4 years, the patriarchy, this man created. All of a sudden, nope, we both built it. It was both of us. Okay, I get it. Eclipse with a $10 motherfucking.
Let's go. We got $10.
Sir, do you have any change?
Nah, motherfucker, I'm broke.
It says, woman invented water. Go look it up. Some historians believe it. I don't know where it's documented. Isn't that crazy? And then I was like, hey, can you tell? Like, just go ahead and Google it. It's fine. Nah, I'm leaving. Nah. If you believe that the woman invented agriculture, go ahead and tell us. No. What? Are you serious, sir? Oh my fucking God. Shout out to Eclipse. I appreciate you, sir. Devil Games with $2 says, these are your king's ladies. Is this your king? My boy Theo comes back with $10 more. He said, rage quitting, they're all the weak men they talk about. Aww. Soft, like Charmin. I $8 piece chicken. You brothers have extended your platform in good faith. Thanks, but please leave these goofy ninjas where they at. It might be contagious. Nah, we good. Like it's not going to affect. Actually, it's good because we keep sharpening our tools. And by the way, shout out to both of them for not bringing the allegations and shit. Because I thought this was going to be the red wedding. I know these people have the videos and the quick manipulated videos and all that shit. So shout out to both of them for actually at least not be pieces of shit like the people on our space that every time they see other people do well in life, they try to go and try to use the shit in front of everybody. I have to give them that. Even though they are just completely bad faith characters, bad faith persona debaters, they didn't do that. So shout out to those brothers. They actually didn't use it. So congratulations to all. The Black IP, $2. Men have to prove themselves to prove. I don't know what that means, Black IP. Black IP podcast. Bungie, she's back and she says, y'all broke. What kind of wallet is that? I am broke. Ali's broke. Ali makes so much money, y'all don't even believe it. You know what? If y'all want to make money, go book a session with Ali. If y'all want to make money, go book a session with Ali and then tell me who is broke, baby. And I wonder why they'll never call woman broke. There's a mystery for another day. Bungie comes back and she says, what these guys don't get is that the man with good character that they speak of, don't watch them. They have no issues dating or finding good woman. Have you talked to them? Why are you generalizing? Did you talk with them all? Thank you, Bungie. And she says, I'm always lie about my body count multiplied by 3. Damn. And finally, Macron saying Shannon is slow. And we got to the end of it. Let me go ahead, Kelly. I'm going to send everybody to Kelly and I'm going to jump in the panel. Okay. And I see you on Thursday or Friday. Maybe I take 2 days. Ali, I'm going to take 2 days break. Keep my slot, Ali, warm, please. Better go live, motherfucker. Keep my slot warm. And friends, there's 272 people watching. Please, with the redirect, even if you don't stay, go ahead and like and subscribe to their show, okay? Please go there, like and subscribe to their shows, okay? Team Fatty, Ilkan Ali, and the motherfucking Untouchables, the Untouchable Empire strikes back. Signing out. Peace.
Psych! Who's calling that shit? Who's calling that shit? Who's calling that shit? Who's calling that shit? Who? Yeah. OVO Sound 2025.